can turn the world on with her smile? Who can take a nothing day and suddenly make it all seem worthwhile? Well, it's you, girl, and you should know it. With each glance and every little movement you show it. Love is all around, no need to waste it. You can have the town, why don't you take it? You're gonna make it after all. You're gonna make it after all.
November 21st in Twin Cities history.
And the air conditioning is on.
Well, the heat was on for a week in August. It evens out. Mary, will you check the previous low in Gordy's weather book for me, please?
Yeah.
The coldest November 21st in Twin Cities history. The previous low.
Minneapolis, November 21st, 1929, 1 degree below zero. Now, wait, St. Paul had a 2 below.
Oh, those people are so competitive over there. Hey, Gordy, what's your latest temperature reading?
20 minutes ago, it was up 2 degrees.
Well, what does that make it now?
101. I've been running a fever all day.
Well, that's one way of keeping warm. And that's another way.
Mr. Grant, how'd the staff meeting go? Uh-huh.
They wouldn't let me have my helicopter.
Your helicopter?
Yeah. They turned down my request for a helicopter with a live TV camera in it. One of those stations out in California has one, and it's terrific. They scoop everybody during all those big disasters they have out there, even the networks.
Well, sounds great, but, you know, how many big disasters do we have here in Minneapolis?
Hi, guys.
Oh, nice timing, Ted.
Mary, I want you to read this.
To all personnel subject to vacations. It has become necessary to inaugurate a new vacation scheduling policy because last year, 90% of all employees took their vacations during the same 2 weeks in July.
What's this all about?
Henceforth, an employee's vacation time will be determined by the date of his original employment.
Now, wait a minute. What about the women?
Oh, the same thing applies, Ted.
Oh.
The employee must take his or her vacation within 4 weeks of the above-mentioned date or forfeit it.
That's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
The worst. It's absolutely ridiculous. I won't do it.
This ruling, of course, does not apply to department heads, performers, and those employees covered by union contracts.
Well, it's not so bad.
Yeah, who cares? What are we all getting so excited about?
Mr. Grant, who does this cover?
In this department?
Yeah.
You.
Swell. Do you have any idea of when I started working here?
Oh, I guess about a year ago.
It was a year ago last week.
Happy anniversary.
I have to take my vacation within the next 3 weeks or lose it.
Well, have a nice time.
Oh, boy. Where am I supposed to go during a record cold spell?
How about Hawaii? I went there one winter, had a wonderful time.
Huh? Where did you stay, Ted?
Well, it was a pretty exclusive place. I don't think they'd let her in.
Oh, well, what was the name of it, Ted?
The Honolulu Vi.
Oh. Is that Vi as in Waikiki or Vi as in YMCA?
So who stays in their rooms? You're always out on the beach anyway.
Well, I couldn't afford Hawaii anyway. I don't know what I'm going to do.
I just thought of something, Mary. Wait.
You know, Mary, actually, winter vacations aren't too bad. I've been taking them myself the last couple of years.
Yeah? Where'd he go?
St. Louis.
St. Louis?
Yeah, well, when you go in the winter, you can take advantage of the off-season rates.
Yeah, but why would anyone want to go to St. Louis in the winter?
It's better than going in the summer.
How'd you like to have a tan like that?
Big deal.
Jackie, where have you been?
Puerto Lorenzo in Mexico.
Oh, wow, that's the most gorgeous tan I've ever seen.
It's real, too.
Well, the only trouble is I'm afraid I'm going to lose it in a hurry.
Why?
Working in the darkroom the way you do, you won't get as faded as if you would if you worked in the light all the time.
I need a vacation. He almost made sense to me that time.
I guess this Puerto Lorenzo place is pretty expensive, huh?
No, my girlfriend and I had a double room for only $12 a day, so that's all it cost us.
Well, that sounds perfect.
It certainly does. I think I'll go there on my vacation. Plus, I'll be able to brush up on my Spanish.
Ted, it's hard for me to believe that you can speak Spanish when you're barely fluent in English.
Oh, really? Listen to this. Senorita, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
That's not speaking Spanish.
Oh, she understood me, didn't she?
Hi, kid.
Hi.
Oh, I got you your cocoa.
Ah, thank you.
Here.
Hey, Rhoda, how'd you like to get out of the cold for a while?
Mary, I am out of the cold. And I want to thank you for letting me stand right here in the warm.
I mean, out of this Minneapolis weather.
Leave when it's 1 below 0? Never.
What?
Mary, I came to Minneapolis because of the cold. I figured if I was frozen, I'd keep better. I mean, any state where the state flower is an icicle.
Listen, Rhoda, I just found out that I gotta take my vacation in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah? I always take my vacations in the winter. Less competition at the beaches.
Yeah. Well, there's this girl at the station who just got back from a place where even in the middle of winter, the beaches are warm and sunny, and there are palm trees, and the people there speak hardly any English at all.
It's called Miami Beach.
Does this look like Miami Beach?
Yeah, I remember her. She's the lady that played cards with my mother by the pool.
Rhoda, that happens to be an Aztec sun god.
You put stretch pants and wedgies on her, and you got the lady. Where is this place?
It's in a place, it's Puerto Lorenzo, Mexico. And the girl at the station just got back from that place with the most gorgeous tan.
Oh, Mexico, huh? Yeah. Listen, I'll see if I can get off work. Is the week after next okay?
Terrific. I'll call a travel agent tomorrow and get him working on all the arrangements. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Yeah. Hey, Mia, do you speak any Spanish?
No, just a little French. How about you?
2 years of Hebrew. French and Hebrew in Mexico. It's going to be a weird vacation.
I want you to call Los Angeles and see if you can get...
That's right. The Playa Hotel in Puerto Lorenzo, Mexico. And we want a double room. And I understand that the rate is $12 a day? Good. Yes, I'll hold. Yes, Mr. Graham.
That station with a helicopter in Los Angeles. I want you to call them and...
Puerto-Lorenzo. The Playa Hotel. Playa. Thank you. He's looking it up.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Well, I'll get Los Angeles for you. No, not for you. For my birth certificate from my visitor's visa. Gee, I don't know where mine is. Well, look, while I try and locate it, why don't you go ahead and work on getting the reservations? Okay, bye.
You calling Los Angeles for me?
My mother.
I don't want to talk to her.
Well, I'll just be hello, Mom. Hi, Mary. Fine, thank you. My mother.
Of course.
And you? Good. Listen, Mom, do you know where my birth certificate is? I need it in sort of a hurry so I can go to Mexico. No, Mom, I'm not getting married. No, Rhoda and I, we're going to go there on our vacation. You think you can find it? Murray, could you get that on my long distance with my mother?
Newsroom.
Yeah, Mom, I'd like you to look for it while I wait.
Yeah, Rhoda on 2.
Hi. Yeah, I got the travel agent working on it right now. Lunch? Yeah, I guess so if we hurry. Hey, how about that new little Mexican restaurant that just opened? You know, where the new little Hungarian one just closed. Good. Okay, I'll see you there in 15 minutes. Bye-bye. Hello, Mom? Are you there? Guess she hasn't found it yet.
Newsroom. Travel agency for you.
Hi, did you get the reservations? Booked up? Oh, no. Well, what's the earliest you could get us in? Late May. No, I guess not. No, thank you. Anyway, goodbye.
Gee, that's too bad. Sounded terrific. Don't forget your mother.
Hello, Mother? You couldn't find it. The little bracelet with Baby Richards on it? No, don't bother to send it, Mom. I don't think I'm going to Mexico after all. Hang on a minute, Mom, will you? Newsroom.
Hello, Mary?
Buenos dias.
Oh, buenos dias. Hernando.
No, I'm not Hernando. I'm Gustavo. Hernando quit and went back to Mexico. Minneapolis is too cold for him.
Is this authentic Mexican food? I want to try the real thing.
Oh, everything we serve is authentic Mexican.
Good. Do you own this place?
Yeah, I just opened a week ago. Right now, I do everything, the cooking, wait tables. You see, the Mexican population in Minneapolis is very small. As a matter of fact, now that Hernando is gone, I'm it.
Well, my girlfriend and I are taking a vacation to Mexico just next week. And we wanted to try some of your genuine Mexican cuisine. El Zapato Rojo. Zapato, a word I know. I saw the movie. With Marlon Brando. Viva Zapato, right?
Oh, that's Zapata. Zapato means shoe. El Zapato Rojo, the red shoe.
Oh, that's an unusual name for a restaurant. There must be an interesting story behind that, huh?
No, I don't think so.
Hi. Oh, hi, Mayor.
Buenos dias.
Hi. Oh, Mary, I can hardly wait to try some of these things. Hey, what do you recommend? The enchiladas rancheras or the chili verde?
We're not going to Mexico, Rhoda. I couldn't get the reservations.
I'll have a cheeseburger. What do you mean we're not going? I switched my vacation from June to December and you say we're not going.
I'm sorry, but that Puerto Lorenzo place was all booked up. There's only one hotel. Oh, Rhoda.
Oh, it's okay, Mayor. I always wanted to spend my vacation in my room.
Come on, don't make it worse. Look, we'll think of something.
Pardon me, since I was eavesdropping, I couldn't help overhearing. You want to go to Puerto Lorenzo?
Can you get us in there?
No. But I know of a better place, down the coast, not ruined yet by you turistas. San Leon. I can get you in the hotel there if you want.
Oh, well, thank you very much, but I don't think so.
What?
We are actually thinking of another place.
What other place? What are you
Well,
doing?
I come back when you decide.
He says he can get us in that place, and you're going to turn him down?
Rhoda, we've never even seen him.
Mary, you have got to learn to trust people.
But we don't know him.
How well did you know that travel agent?
I got his name out of the phone book.
Hey, Gustavo, are you listed in the phone book?
Yeah, well, I'll be next week.
Good. That's good enough for me. Go ahead and try and get us in that place, huh?
Okay, I'll give you a call when I make the arrangements. What's your phone number?
555-2312.
Okay, I'll call you when I find out.
Thank you very much.
Rhoda, if you're so trusting, how come you gave him my phone number?
You can't be too careful, man. Hey, Mayor, listen to this one. White coral sands kissed by the warm, tangy surf. Balmy breezes gently waft blue and velvet nights. All this can be yours for only...
Gee, you'd think we would have heard from Gustavo by now, wouldn't you? Caribbean cruises for swinging singles. Cruises leaving Nassau, 20 Caribbean islands, all meals included, $100.
Perfect.
A day.
Well, just keep looking. You're the one who turned me on to this vacation in the sun. You and your friend, Gustavo. Oh, he was just trying to impress you, Mary. Don't you know that? When he finally gets around to calling, he'll probably say, I'm sorry I couldn't get the reservations, but how would you like to go out sometime?
Hello? Oh, hello. Buenos noches to you too, Gustavo. You got the reservations? Well, no, it's just that, we hadn't heard from you in a couple of days, so, we just figured... Well, no, we haven't made any plans. But that sounds perfect. Oh, Gustavo, this was so nice of you to do. I don't know what to say thank you. If there's ever anything that I can do, listen, Gustavo, thanks. And when we get back, we'll stop in and see you and thank you in person. Adios to you, too.
What I tell you, Mayor, you've got to learn to trust people.
Say, Mayor, would you tell the caterer to get here about 12:45?
The caterer? Oh, you mean the...
That's right, the caterer.
At 12:45. Yes, I'll call it.
What's this caterer business?
I'm being interviewed by the TV editor of the Times-Herald. I thought instead of some noisy restaurant, it would add a touch of class if I had lunch catered in my dressing room.
Say, Mary, when you speak to Ted's caterer, would you ask him to stop by the drug counter on his way out and see if my prescription is ready yet?
Oh, say, Lou, the TV editor of the Times-Herald is coming over for brunch.
Yeah?
I was wondering if you might get one of the stagehands to set up a table and some chairs in my dressing room.
Sure, Ted. And maybe I could put on a white coat and pretend I'm your houseboy.
You're kidding, aren't you?
What do you think?
I don't know. With you, it's so hard to tell.
Oh, Mr. Grant, since I'm going to be gone all next week, I've organized everything that I'd ordinarily be doing. I've got the program logs for the week here, and you can see over in this column are the commercial billings.
Mary.
The timings.
I don't have to be told how to read a program log. Do you remember who taught you to read a program log when you first started on this job?
Yes, Murray.
That's because I told him to. Who do you think taught Murray to read a program log correctly?
Actually, Mary did. The way you showed me was wrong, Lou.
I'll just go check on Ted's table.
Thanks, Mayor.
Excuse me. Is Miss Richards here?
Yes, she'll be right back.
I'll take that, fella. It's...
No. This is for Miss Richards.
No, it isn't. It's for me.
That's not for you.
Give me that. Just blew your tip, fella.
Yeah, a whole dime right down the drain.
Say, Ted, I don't think that's for you.
What do you mean?
But when is the last time you saw a boxed lunch gift wrap?
You should have said something.
Pero, señor, si yo le dije y usted empezó que me dé el paquete, que ni que es el paquete.
Gustavo!
Oh, hi, Miss Richards. How are you?
Oh, fine. Today's my last day before the vacation. Oh, Gustavo, here's the nice man who arranged for Rhoda and me to go to San Leon. He owns that new Mexican restaurant down the street.
No kidding. Last time I had New Mexican food was when I worked in Albuquerque. I must come there and have dinner sometime. Ciao.
Miss Richards?
Oh, Mary.
Mary, I was wondering, since I did a small favor for you, if you could do a small favor for me.
What favor?
Well, could you take this and deliver it for me when you get to San Leon?
Well,
It will only take a few moments of your time, no?
Well, yes, I guess I could.
Gracias, Mary. When you get to San Leon, go to number 26, Calle Juarez.
26 Calle Juarez.
Ask for a man named Lopez.
Lopez.
Tell him you would like to know where Pilar is living.
Pilar.
When you get to that address, ask for Pilar, and only Pilar.
Only Pilar.
Hand her this package and say, Gustavo says to think of him when you light what's inside.
What's that supposed to mean?
She'll know. Gracias, Mary. Have a pleasant week. Goodbye.
Well, I certainly don't think that,
Okay, where is it?
There.
So let's open it.
Rhoda, we can't open it. Why not? Because it's somebody's private package. It's
Mary,
private.
if they open this at customs and find you know what in there, what then?
Rhoda, they don't take that kind of stuff into Mexico.
Maybe they're running out. I'm gonna open it.
But Rhoda, Gustavo just wouldn't ask us to do anything illegal.
Mary, you have got to stop trusting people.
They're gonna know we opened it.
I'm very good at this. All my life. I've been opening my presents early and then wrapping them again. Just as I thought.
What? Rhoda, that's just the stuff they pack things in.
Well, that's what I said, just as I thought. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You feel a little silly now?
Uh-huh. Souvenir of Minneapolis, St. Paul.
Skyline of Minneapolis on one, and the
Skyline
skyline
of
of
St.
St. Paul
Paul
on the other. Rhoda, don't read the note.
I wouldn't do that.
Good.
It's in Spanish. Wish I knew what it said.
It says, are you satisfied? Now, will you please rewrap that?
Mary, don't get excited. There's nothing to worry about. Before I was a window dresser down at the store, I was a package wrapper at Christmas time. I was the fastest one they had.
Who is it?
Gustavo.
How fast are you?
Not that fast.
Oh, yeah, just a moment, Tito. Clyde.
In the kitchen.
No.
Maybe I should go there.
No, Rat. Well, Gustavo.
I'm sorry to bother you, but I wanted to catch you before you left for San Leon.
Uh-huh.
I need the package.
Oh. Well, I've already packed it away in my luggage. I'll have to unpack it. Won't you come in?
Oh.
So, how are things at the restaurant?
Oh, still slow, but picking up.
It certainly is a lovely place you have there. Just lovely.
The package?
Yes. It's in there. I'll get it. You know, Gustavo, Rhoda, and I are so looking forward to this trip. I cannot tell you how much we appreciate all the trouble you went to for us. Yes. I'll just see if your package is ready. In my luggage, I mean, of course. You'll just excuse me. Luckily, it was right on top. Oh, Gustavo, I'm so embarrassed. I opened it.
No, I opened it. Hi, Gustavo.
It's just that I thought that there might be something...
Illegal.
Oh, no, not illegal.
I'm illegal, nothing.
No.
It doesn't make any difference. Now, you don't have to deliver it.
This isn't going to affect our reservations, is it?
Oh, no.
Listen, Gustavo, we really don't mind taking it.
This was going to be a gift for, como se dice, fiancé?
That's right, fiancé.
She's getting married.
To you.
No.
Not you.
I came to Minneapolis to start my business and then send for Pilar. But today I got a letter from my brother saying that Pilar cannot wait.
Oh, Gustavo.
Oh, it's all right. At least she's marrying a nice guy.
Boy, you sure don't hold a grudge.
How can I? He's my brother. Hey, wait a minute. I think I'm gonna send the package anyway. If you don't mind.
No, not at all.
I'm just gonna change the card. Dear Pilar, the two American girls who are delivering this wedding gift are my new American girlfriends. Eat out your heart.
Hi, Mary.
Hi.
Well,
My parents gave this to me as a present.
so did mine. Tell me, what else are you taking that's nicer than what I got?
Shall we go?
I bet your bathing suits are cuter than mine, too.
Oh, Rhoda, they are not.
Bikinis, right?
Yes.
Mine look like sweatsuits with short pants.
This world is awfully big. Girl, this time you're all alone. But it's time you started living. It's time you let someone else do some giving. Love is all around, no need to waste it. You can have it down, why don't you take it? You might just make it after all. You might just make it after all.
Hi, Mary.
Hi, Milt.
How come Ted's getting so much mail lately?
Oh, I guess it's in response to that editorial he did last week against junk mail. He told people they could send in for printed copies.
You really want to help stamp out junk mail?
Yeah?
Don't send out copies of Ted's editorial.
Yeah. Oh, no. Not another rejection.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, poor Murray. He's been writing this play for 3 years. You know, you'd think those Broadway producers would be sensitive enough to do more than just stick mimeograph rejection slips in when they send it back, wouldn't you?
What do you mean?
Well, you know, something that like a nice handwritten note saying, "Good work, Murray. Nice try. Love, David Merrick."
Well, when you shoot high like Murray's doing, you gotta expect to be disappointed. I know.
What do you mean, you know?
You don't think I want to stay in the mailroom all my life. I've got my eye on another job.
Oh, what job is that?
Yours.
Well, why not? No reason you couldn't be associate producer?
Yeah. I like the title. The work seems easy enough. I just don't know if I can take the cut and pay. Hi.
What do you say, Milt?
Morning, Mr. Grant.
Hi, what? Another one, huh?
Yeah.
That's bad.
No, poor Murray.
No, not poor Murray, poor Lou. You know, he's been using our postage machine to mail these. I sure wish he'd stop this.
Oh, you don't mean that.
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh, come on, Mr. Grant. What's wrong with Murray wanting to be a playwright?
Look, Murray is a terrific news writer. He makes Ted Baxter sound almost intelligent. What's wrong with doing that for a living?
Well, nothing. It's just,
What do you
know,
want to be?
What do you mean?
I gather you have some ambition beyond that of associate producer.
Well, just, you know, wife and mother. But other than that, I'm perfectly happy doing what I'm doing.
Then you're the only one in the office. Perhaps the whole building, maybe even the world. Everybody wants to do something else. Look, this is a little something from Ted. It's a television series idea called The Ted Baxter Show.
What's it about?
Beats me. All he submitted was the title. I guess he thought I could just take it from there. Here's an idea for an original musical comedy from Gordy the Weatherman.
Fair and warmer. How is it?
Predictable. And here's the worst one of them all. My novel.
Mr. Grant, you wrote this?
Hmm?
It's beautifully typed.
That's what the last publisher said. I thought I was going to be the new Norman Mailer or something.
What's it about?
It's based on my experiences on Iwo Jima and Guadalcanal.
Oh, wow, that sounds exciting.
You want to read it?
Oh, yes, I'd really like that.
22 publishers used the word dull.
How could your experiences on Iwo Jima and Guadalcanal be called dull?
Well, for one thing, I was there in 1958.
Morning, Mary.
Oh, hi, Murray. Listen, I just made some fresh coffee over there. Why don't you go have a cup? Do you know, Murray, we never see enough of each other. How's Marie and all? She's, what, 7 months along now. Why don't you come over to the house for dinner? Say, Thursday?
Where is it?
On your desk.
Oh, boy.
Oh, come on, Murray. Listen, you know how many times Noel Coward's first play was turned down before it was finally produced?
How many?
I don't know, but I bet it was lots of times.
Not this many.
Murray, why do you want to do that?
But it would just seem like the appropriate thing to do. That's where it belongs.
It does not belong there. I happen to like your play.
Well, then I'm glad they sent it back. You can read it again. I'll tell you one thing. That is the thickest rejection letter I've ever gotten.
Murray.
Go ahead. No, don't go ahead. I know them by heart. Our schedule is full, or unfortunately, we are not in the market for any new productions at this time.
How about, and we are delighted to do your play.
Yeah, that one too. What?
And we're delighted to do your play. We plan to go into rehearsal within the next few weeks. Enclosed are the standard Dramatists Guild contracts for your signature. The Twin Cities Playhouse is proud to have a play of this caliber by a promising new local playwright as part of our 17th season.
Wait a minute. I don't remember submitting my play to the Twin Cities Playhouse.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, how do you suppose they got it?
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Say, Murray, I just read this item I think we should use. It's about a man who went on television to make a plea to send turkeys to convicts.
For pets or for dinner?
I don't know. I think it was in Arkansas.
Yeah, I think they're doing the same thing in Arkansas, too.
How do you like that? It's spreading from state to state.
Speaking of turkeys, Ted, last year when you acted in that production of The Man Who Came to Dinner, what was the name of that theater group?
The Twin Cities Playhouse. I'm their resident star. I'm the only really big name they've got.
Ted, did you know that they're going to do Murray's play?
Oh, are they good? I was hoping they might. I submitted it to them.
Where did you get your hands on it?
Well, in the mailroom. I accidentally came across it when I was going through my fan mail. I was halfway through it before I realized it was your play.
You read the whole script?
Well, most of it.
I'm surprised it held your interest that long. Doesn't have any pictures.
Come on. The point is, Ted submitted it, and they're going to do it, and that's the important thing.
Oh, it's important to me, too, Mary. You see, I'll undoubtedly play the lead. If you like some tickets, Murray, I might arrange it for you.
Maybe he won't be too bad.
The star of the play that I worked on for 3 years can't pronounce the names of states.
Mary? Mary, are you in there?
Yeah, come on in, Rhoda.
Mary, I haven't seen you all week. Where have you been? Why'd you call me? Do you care that I was worried sick about you? Wait, don't answer. I left home because of questions like that.
Okay, I won't answer.
Good. So, where have you been? Tonight, for example.
I was, at the theater.
They don't dress up much for that anymore, do they? What'd you see?
Well, I didn't exactly see anything.
Bad seats?
No. Oh, Rhoda, if I tell you, you'll make a whole big deal out of it.
I'll make a whole big deal out of it if you don't tell me.
That's true. Well, I'm in, sort of a play.
Oh.
And I didn't tell you because I knew if I did, you'd start putting it down.
Why would I do that?
Because you're very,
competitive?
well, yeah.
You're wrong. I'm very pleased you got a big part in a play. Terrific. So what did you have to do to get it?
What happened is that Murray wrote a play about a newsroom, and there's a part in it, a girl who works there who's single and whose name is Mary.
Wonder why they thought of you. You know, what'd she like, this girl in the play? Real, cute and perky, right?
Well, yeah. Ted Baxter talked me into auditioning for the part, and I got it. You know, it's really kind of fun. I'm having a lot of fun with it.
You know, Mary, I've had quite a bit of theatrical experience myself.
Oh, really? No, I didn't know that.
Barbara Streisand and I went to high school together.
Uh-huh.
We did. Well, not exactly together. I mean, she was there 3 years after I was. But it was definitely the same high school.
Well, with all that theatrical background, then you undoubtedly know it's not all tinsel and glitter, right? I mean, Rhoda, look, I do have to memorize this play by day after tomorrow, so...
Oh. You know, Mary, It gets lonely at the top. At least that's what Barb's always used to tell me.
Hey, Rhoda, would you do me a favor? Please don't start treating me like I'm in show business. I mean, I'm still working in the newsroom, huh? This is just something I'm doing for fun, okay?
Okay. Good night, Mary.
Good night.
So what are you going to change your name to?
Good morning, Mary.
Hi, Murray. I thought rehearsal went pretty well last night, didn't you?
Well, it's coming along, except for Ted. You know, you're really very good. You've got a real flair for comedy.
Oh, thanks. I had a little stage experience in college.
No, like what?
I was a homecoming princess.
That's terrific training, all right.
Yeah. Well, who needs experience when the part is that good? I mean, it's so funnily written.
Hey, thanks.
Hey, Murray? Do you really think that I'm that dumb?
What are you talking about, Mary?
Well, you know, it can't be a coincidence. The girl I play has my name. She works at my job and is pretty much of a, you know, dum-dum.
Mary, it isn't you. Sure, the character is somewhat like you in some ways, but I made that stuff up about her being a dum-dum for the sake of the comedy. Now, look, I'm a writer. Some of it is like you, and some of it isn't.
Well, what about the part about her being attractive?
That was based on you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hurry. I took the liberty of reading your script last night, and it's very good.
Well, thank you, Lou.
Very good. However, I'm a little confused about the character who's the head of the newsroom. Believe he's called Lou. Every time he speaks, he seems to be yelling or shouting. Does somebody around here named Lou do that?
Mr. Grand, Murray is a writer. Some of it is like you, and some of it isn't.
Oh, I see. I was certain that was it. I was also fairly certain that in your rewrite you changed the name of that character.
You know, I intended to do that.
I thought you might. Thank you.
Oh, Murr. I'm having a little disagreement with the director. He refuses to put up applause signs.
Ted, I don't think they have applause signs in the theater.
Well, then how do the people know when to laugh or applaud?
In your case, it might be a problem.
One other thing, Murr, I think the script needs a little pinching up.
You mean punching up? And who said it needs punching up?
Well, my lines are a little weak. I mean, everybody's getting laughs but me. Work on it, will you, Murr? I've got to have it all put on cue cards pretty soon.
If there is nothing else, I have work to
How about
do,
my
Ted.
part, Murr? The anchor man? I'm sure it'd be easy to punch it up a little. I mean, it's so rich with material.
Actually, it was the hardest part to write.
Oh, why's that?
Because, Ted, basically, I consider anchormen to be colorless and dull.
Many of them are. Work on it anyway, will you, Murr? This must be fun for you, seeing your play come alive like this.
Come on, Murray. There are some good points about Ted being in the play.
Name one.
Well, like he got it produced for you in the first place.
Name one.
Come on, Murray, it's your play. People are finally going to see it.
You had to say that? The fewer people who see it, the better.
Oh.
Murr, I just remembered. I think I have a marvelous surprise for you.
You have a case of laryngitis coming on?
Oh, no. I have pulled off the coup of the year. I arranged for John Steinmetz to come see us opening night.
Well, that's good. At least we'll have one person there.
Happens to be the drama critic for the Times Herald. Pulled a couple of strings, and he's coming to review us.
Mary, remember how rotten I felt when I thought my play was being rejected again?
Uh-huh.
Well, looking back on that now, I think it was a high point of my career.
Believe me, Mary, I'm not putting you on. You were really good. You know how competitive I am.
I was just playing myself, Rhoda. Cute and perky and dumb.
Hey, you want to know how good you were? You were so good, I was filled with hate and envy.
You're not just saying that?
No, I mean it.
Thanks.
Boy, oh boy, that Ted Baxter, I now have a new standard for terrible.
Yeah. Oh, I can't imagine what that critic is going to say about it.
Hey, maybe I better tell you now, Mayor, sort of soften the blow. I was sitting next to him and he kept taking notes. He was writing down words like bad and awful. And a couple I don't think they'll print.
No, Rhoda, I saw where you were sitting. It was next to the director. Hey, will you give me a hand?
Sure, whatever.
Put this stiff on the table?
Mary, I think one is plenty. From what I could hear, that not that many people are going to come to the party. How'd you get stuck giving a cast party anyway? In New York, we'd all go to Sardi's and wait for the reviews.
Hey, that's a great idea. Let's go to New York and wait for the review.
I'll get it. Thanks. Hey, listen, no matter what you think, you were terrific tonight. Coming.
Hi, Ted. We were just talking about you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ted, you've met my friend, Rhoda Morgenstern, haven't you?
Yes.
No, I don't believe we
Met?
have.
I guess I've met you, but you haven't met me.
I guess that's it. Oh, what did you think of me tonight?
Well, Ted, you were just incredible.
You're too generous.
Yes.
Say, Mayor, I lost track. How many curtain calls were there?
1. It must be Murray and Marie.
Oh, I bet he's a happy man tonight.
Hi.
Author.
Where are your friends? The ones that were with you at the theater?
They had to go home.
Right after the first act.
Oh, what a darling apartment. I thought that the play went just great, didn't you, Mary? Oh, Mary wrote quite a play. I'm so proud of you, honey. And you were really just great, Mary.
Oh, well, no, Marie, you, with a part like that.
What did you think of me?
You were just unbelievable.
Thank you. What did you think, Mary?
You were everything I expected you to be.
Thank you.
Well, can I get a drink for anyone?
Nothing for me, Mayor.
Well, I'd love some milk.
Yeah, I'll have a double scotch.
He's drinking for 2.
The only good thing is he or she wasn't here to see the play.
You know, I think it went awfully well tonight. I'm sorry I forgot a few lines, but I think I ad-libbed my way out of it very neatly.
Ted, saying excuse me and walking off the stage to check your script is not By the way, Mary, where's Lou?
Oh, he stopped off the Times Herald to pick up the reviews.
Is there such a thing as a triple scotch?
Say, Mayor, you know you're too modest. Why didn't you come out with me for that second bow?
Because I thought we were supposed to wait until someone applauded. I'll get your milk. What are you doing in here?
Trying to think of a new word to tell Ted if he asks me again what I thought of his acting. I've run out of non-committal ways of saying rotten.
Would you just get out there, please? I invited you here because you're fun at a party.
Mary, I'm fun at a party where there's a lot of single men, and you do what my mother used to refer to as mixing. I am not fun at a party where one of the men is here with his pregnant wife, and the other one is going steady with himself.
Rhoda, would you just please go out there and get the conversation started? But just don't bring up anything that has anything to do with acting.
Gotcha. Hi, all. Did any of you know that I went to high school with Barbra Streisand?
Who?
Mary! And then, when Barbara and I were in the 10th grade, we started harmonizing together. And that's when I told her, Barbs, I said, don't get your nose fixed. And the rest, of course, is history.
Mayor, what did you think of me?
Oh, Ted, playing opposite you was just...
Thank you.
Mr. Grant, how's the review?
Well... He loved it, right? What'd he say? Well, I can't find it. Where is it?
Reviews aren't on the front page, Ted. It's on page 26.
Tragedy strikes Twin Cities.
Wait a minute. That's not it. There.
Bomb hits Minneapolis.
That's it.
There's been the atomic, there's been the hydrogen, and now the worst bomb of them all. Applause. play about a newsroom called All Work and No Play. I'll vouch for the second part. There's no play here. How does he like it so far?
Mary, why don't you read the rest of it so Ted can hear it?
Not everything about the evening was a catastrophe. The intermission was satisfactory. The main character is a TV anchorman.
On absolute quiet.
If I were you, I'd ask for noise.
Played by an actor named Ted Baxter, who obviously has no conception of what a TV anchorman is like.
Maybe it was a mistake to make him pay for his ticket.
As you all know, I have long been an opponent of nudity on the stage. However, in this case, I would make an exception. At least it would give the audience something to look at.
He didn't even like my suit.
As for the performance of Mary Richards, well,
Oh, can't take a little criticism, eh? Well, if Murray can take it and I can take it, you can take it. Listen to this. As for the performance of Mary Richards, she was the one adequate note in a dismal evening. He liked her.
So, Marie, what are you hoping for, a boy or a girl?
Oh, yes.
Morning, Murray.
Hi.
What's the matter?
What's the matter? Nothing's the matter. Everything's great. I'm an ex-playwright, okay? Or as John Steinmetz so aptly put it, a play wrong.
It's a good play, Murray.
John Steinmetz didn't think so.
So he's only one person.
But he told $500,000.
That doesn't mean they'll all believe it.
No? My sister already canceled the tickets for tonight.
Murray, I can't believe that you're going to let one man's opinion really get to you like this. I mean, you have to trust yourself. You must know your play is good, even if the production was lousy. A writer has to know these things. Like, I wrote a book, and I don't care what anyone says. I know my book is rotten.
Lou, I don't want to discuss last night anymore. I'm a lucky guy. I enjoy this crummy job. What's so bad about being a no-talent failure?
Oh.
Good morning, everybody.
See how beautiful being called adequate is?
Murray, if what I have here doesn't make you feel better, then nothing will.
I don't think Norman Vincent Peale's going to do it for me today, thanks.
These are books of play reviews, including some of John Steinmetz's more memorable criticisms when he was reviewing plays in New York.
Mary, what are you doing?
Would you just listen, please? In my time, I have been to some funerals and even a couple of wakes. But last night was a first for me. I watched an actual death, a happy little number that should take a hint and expire quickly. Death of a salesman.
You're kidding.
Nope, it's right there. Listen to this little beauty. If you love George Bernard Shaw coupled with great music, I suggest you put Mozart on your phonograph and read Pygmalion. But don't go to see an abomination called My Fair Lady.
Lou, he hated My Fair Lady.
He hates everything. Wait till I read you what he said about Richard Burton's Hamlet.
He didn't like Burton?
He didn't like the play. Murray, John Steinmetz hasn't liked one major Broadway hit in the 10 years he's been reviewing plays. He hates everything.
What did I tell you, Murray?
But I wanted to be the first thing he liked.
Oh, Murray, the point is he has been wrong every time. I wonder, does that mean that I wasn't even adequate?
Hi, guys. Hey, listen to this. Last night, a new star was born in Minneapolis. His name is Ted Baxter. And the Twin Cities has rarely witnessed such a virtuoso performance.
Ted, that's fantastic.
I know. Now, if I can only get someone to print it.
Who can turn the world on with her smile? Who can take a nothing day and suddenly make it all seem worthwhile? Well, it's you, girl, and you should know it. With each glance and every little movement you show it. Love is all around, no need to waste it. You can never tell, why don't you take it? You're gonna make it after all. You're gonna make it after all.
Mr. Grant, you look beautiful.
I know. But if you think I look great, wait till Ginger Rogers shows up.
Oh, will you look at this? The black tie, ruffled shirt.
Yeah, well.
Hey, what time is that press club affair anyway?
Oh, I got plenty of time. Boy, are we gonna throw Chris Matthews a bash he won't soon forget.
Isn't every day a local reporter wins the Pulitzer Prize, huh?
Yeah, tonight we toast one of our own.
I guess you're really proud of him, huh?
As a matter of fact, I'm so proud, I think I'm gonna go toast him right now.
Hey, Murray, you belong to that press club, don't you?
Yeah.
So how come you're not going tonight?
It's too depressing.
Depressing?
Hurry, rush these over to Master Control.
Murray the messenger boy.
What's the matter with you?
Don't know. Newsroom. Oh, hi, Rhoda. Yeah, sure, I can pick you up. Okay, we'll have dinner, too. I'll meet you at the corner of Lake and Nicollet in, 20 minutes? Okay, see you then. Bye-bye.
How's my autobiography coming, Mary?
Oh, fine, Ted. I typed 10 more pages for you.
I'd like to try a new title on you, Mary.
Mm-hmm.
The greatest story ever told.
I think that's been taken, Ted.
Oh, yeah. Circus movie.
Here you go, Ted. 10 typed pages.
Right. Sure, $1 a page.
You want to proofread it first?
Oh, no, thanks, Mayor. I trust you. I would like to read it over, though, for any mistakes.
Mary, did you ever feel like just going out all by yourself and getting bombed out of your mind?
Hey, Murray, what is it? You want to talk about it?
Blotto, you know, that's all.
Murray.
Smashed, snockered,
Hey, Murr.
pickled, plastered, looped,
Murr.
whacked out, you know,
Hey.
really boozed up.
Look, why don't we go get some coffee?
Mary, I think you missed my point.
Hi, Rhoda. Hi. Rhoda! Yes, Rhoda. Ah! Rhoda, who was promised she would be picked up at 7 o'clock tonight, and who waited on the corner of Nicollet and Lake for 2 hours and 12 minutes.
You didn't wait all that time.
Yes, you want to know why? Because you are the most reliable person in the world. I knew you'd show up.
Oh. I'm so sorry. It's just that something very important came up at the newsroom.
I knew it, kid. I really did. I knew you had to have a really good reason.
Yeah, I had to have coffee with Murray. Rhoda, he was talking about going out and getting smashed, and I tried to talk him out of it.
Smashed? Are we talking about sweet, gentle Murray? What's bothering him?
Well, it's nothing that he can put into words. I mean, he just sort of puts it into size.
Sounds like a conversation with my mother. Can we discuss this over dinner?
I had dinner with Murray.
Oh, Mary.
Hey, how about a sandwich?
Yeah, okay, that would be great.
Rhoda, I really feel awful about this.
Listen, forget about it, kid. We've all done that. Once when I was in grammar school, I was supposed to pick up my little brother from kindergarten. I forgot all about him.
Hey, I didn't know you had a little brother.
I don't anymore. He wandered away and they never found him.
Any sign of him? He hasn't called. He's 3 hours late. He's never been 3 minutes late.
Mr. Grant, maybe we're just worried for nothing.
Yeah, maybe it's nothing. Maybe he's just real sick.
I'm going to call Marie.
Good, call Marie.
Wait a minute. If I call Marie and he's not home, we'll just worry her.
Mary, you can find out if Murray's there without giving away anything?
Hello, Marie. It's Mary. Oh, fine. Thanks. And you? Great. And the kids? Good, good, good. And everybody else? Yeah, that's right. That is everybody else, isn't it? Except for Murray. And, of course, we all know how Murray is. So, Marie, Mr. Grant is calling.
Hello, Marie. Well, it has been a long time, hasn't it? Yeah. Well, I just thought I'd call and say hello. Because it's been so long since we've seen each other. Hmm? What? Dinner? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'd be fine. Thursday. Yeah. Thursday'd be real good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No kidding. 2 extra tickets. Oh, boy, it's lucky I called then, huh? Yeah. Okay. I guess that's it then. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Thursday, dinner, and the Australian ballet. Right. Bye-bye, Marie. Thanks a lot, Mary.
And finally, in Orlando, Florida yesterday, a judge ordered Willie McKeever, who'd been arrested for drunken driving, to go and get himself a new driver's license so that the judge could revoke it. This is Ted Baxter. Good night and good news.
I know. I'm late.
Murray! How you doing?
Oh, Murray, you're here. And you're all right.
All right, now wait, before you say anything, you were gone all day, right? Right. Well, I just want you to know that it's okay. And if you don't want to tell us where you were, that's okay, too.
I went to the movies.
You went to the movies? The movies you went to? Mary was worried sick. I had to write Ted's copy for you, and you went to the movies?
Mr. Grant, he's...
Listen, Murray. So you miss a day. Hmm? Everybody's entitled to miss one day once in a while.
Lou, I think I'm going to the movies again tomorrow.
Well, everybody's entitled to miss 2 days once in a while.
Probably ought to fire me.
Murray, nobody's gonna fire you.
But why? You don't need me. I was out all day. You got the show on the air. Nobody missed me.
Hey, Murray, we all missed you. We really did.
Murray, I just wanted to tell you that your copy had that extra added zing tonight. Keep up the good work.
I'll tell you what. Let's all go into my office and have a good stiff belt.
That's a great idea, Mr. Grant. Let's all go in and have a good stiff belt. Come on.
Straight shots all around?
Sure. Hey, Murray, do you think it would help if you kind of opened up and just told us exactly what it is that's bothering you?
Maybe it would, if I knew.
Murray, I think I know what it is. You're depressed because you went to school with Chris Matthews. All right. Now, he's a big shot reporter with a Pulitzer Prize. And all you are is a news writer stuck in a local two-bid operation.
Mr. Grant.
No, Mary, he's right.
Okay. So it's the work?
Yeah.
Well, I can do something about that.
And it's the money.
Well, I can do something about that.
And my marriage.
Mary?
Murray, your marriage?
Mary, Mary, you know I love Marie. It's just that I always pictured coming home at night and having witty conversations over martinis. You know what we talked about last night? Whether we should change butchers. I mean, Marie is not Gloria Steinem.
Well, what's this Gloria Steinem thing you have? I mean, you take away Gloria Steinem's super intellect, and what do you got? Never mind, bad example.
Yeah, and that's what bugs me, too. You know, last week I realized that I'm never, ever gonna meet Gloria Steinem or Sophia Loren.
Murray, you're a little down about marriage. I've been there. Carlo Ponti's been there.
I used to think that, well, I might have a shot at the Pulitzer Prize. Or that I could become a concert pianist. Or that my hair would stop coming out in the cone. Well, it finally stopped.
Okay. You want to know what my dream was? I'll tell you. Play center field for the New York Giants in the Polo Grounds. I don't play center field. There's no New York Giants. And in 1964, Murray, they tore down the Polo Grounds. Murray, life is this, right here.
Yeah. But I'm 40 years old. I'm here now. Where am I going to be in 10 years?
Oh, Murray, will you stop worrying so much about the future and just take life as it comes?
Right.
What? Do you mean, just live life from moment to moment?
Right.
You mean for this moment right now?
Right.
This is the worst moment I ever had.
Mayor?
Yeah, come on in.
Hi, kid. Got a letter from my mother.
Oh, what'd she have to say?
I haven't opened it yet, Mayor. I'm afraid to read her letters when I'm alone. Well, let's see what's happening across the miles. Oh, great. Great. This is
Rhoda,
great.
what are you grating about?
Well, the Dichters got divorced. Uncle Max went broke in business. And my cousin Edith, she had her gallbladder removed. And this is page 1, Mayor. Oh, Uncle Leonard died.
Oh, Rhoda, I'm sorry. Were you very close?
Never met the man. Uncle Max I met, years ago, once. A cousin Edith, I can't place her, Mayor. Makes me crazy. I mean, from this letter, I get the feeling that had I once just dropped them a line, they would be alive, happily married, successful in business, and still have their gallbladders.
Aren't you going to finish reading it?
No, I am not. My mother puts the cheery stuff in first, you know, to hook me. Mary, that woman could depress Johnny Man.
You ought to try being around Murray these days.
Oh, is he still in that funk?
Yeah?
Oh, you know, I know what that is, Mary. I read an article in Cosmopolitan. They tell you exactly what to do when a man gets to that stage in life when he feels down, depressed, and like nobody wants him.
What did it say?
Drop him.
There's got to be some way to reach him. Mr. Grant's trying to help him by giving him some on-camera stuff to do.
Oh, yeah, I remember the last time he did that.
Oh, yeah? We were hoping people might have forgotten.
No chance. He was terrible,
But it
man.
wasn't his fault. The poor man was so afraid his toupee was going to fall off, he didn't move his lips.
Mary, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm just doing a little personal typing for Ted. He's been dictating a book into the tape recorder.
A book?
Yeah.
Ted?
Right?
What is it, a comedy?
Yeah, in a way. It's his autobiography. Hey, Burr, what is it?
Ted, writing his autobiography. The greatest straight line I ever had, and nothing's coming to me.
Oh, still feeling that way. Hey, didn't the man in the street interviews go well?
I don't think so. Lou's looking at the film right now.
Well, will you stop worrying? I'm sure he's gonna like them very much.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew I shouldn't have sent him.
You talking about Murray's interview?
Do you know what his question of the day was? What would you do if you knew the world was coming to an end tomorrow?
Well, what's wrong with that?
Mary. 2 nuns broke into tears because he looked like he knew something.
Give it to me straight, Lou. What'd you think about my interviews?
Well, they...
Terrible, huh?
No. 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 No, no. No. Not at all. Not at all. No. No. I thought there was some really good stuff there, Murray. Some really good stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, when you gonna show it on the air?
Well, I'd like to put it on right away. But we have this other film we have to put on first, you know, while it's hot.
Which film, Lou?
Well, the one on safety in the bathroom.
Oh, say, Murr, I just saw that interview you did.
Oh, yeah? Ted, what'd you think about it?
You finished with my memoirs yet, Mary?
No, Ted, I'm just up to chapter 27.
Ah, yes. The Years of Triumph.
Right. Your high school graduation.
I'll have that chapter by tonight, Mary. I'm having a meeting with my publisher first thing in the morning.
Okay, Ted, I'll drop it off at your apartment as soon as I've finished.
Fine, Mary. Say, if you want to have a few laughs, stop in and see that Murray interview before you go home.
Ted, could you sit down for a minute? I'd like to talk to you.
Sure.
Ted, I'd like you to start being nice to Murray.
Why, is he being promoted or something?
Murray is going through a very difficult time. He's unhappy. He's talking about quitting.
Quitting?
He can't just go around telling a man that he... You gotta show some sympathy until he snaps out of it.
Gotcha. Say, Murr, I did that little bomb thing. Well, I didn't mean it derogatorily.
It's okay, Ted.
You going straight home, Murray?
No, I think I'll go to the hockey match. Yeah, Marie thought it would be a good idea if I spent one night a week with the boys. After being married for 10 years, I don't know any boys.
Well, sure you do. You're going to be my guest tonight, Murray.
Okay, why not?
First, we'll have a little dinner. Then we'll go to some of my bachelor haunts. It's going to be a great night, Murr. Can we use your car? I've got a full tank. There it is, Murr. The Silver Fox's lair. I decorated it all myself.
You didn't have to tell me. It's amazing. This is just how I pictured it.
Make yourself at home, Murr. Would you like to sit in my vibrating chair?
Thanks, Ted, but I already had enough excitement for one evening.
Say, maybe we can go down to the rec room and play a little ping pong.
There's always a couple of chicks down there we can play mixed doubles with.
No, I'll pass on the ping pong, Ted.
How about a drink?
Thanks, but I already had too much when we were running from bar to bar.
Oh, I think I'll have one. Which one of those piano bars is your favorite, Mary?
Oh, I think the last one, where you leaned on the piano and sang, "I Gotta Be Me."
That was my favorite, too. Would you like to hear it again?
I think I'll have that drink now, Ted.
That's great. We'll have a couple of belts and loosen up. And we'll really talk about what it is that's eating you.
Thanks, Ted, but I really don't want to talk about it.
You still feel a little down, huh?
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe you'll feel like talking to Fluffy then.
Fluffy?
It's really terrific. You know, when the stewardesses around here get a little depressed, I let them talk to Fluffy. It always cheers them right up again.
I never knew stewardesses got depressed.
Now with Fluffy around, they don't. Oh, you, Murray. Mary tells me you feel a little depressed.
dressed lately. Would you like to talk about it?
Oh, yeah. Talk to me.
You'd like to talk to her, wouldn't you, Fluffy? Yeah, Ted. I'd like to talk to a man to dog.
You're a happy man, aren't you, Ted?
Yeah, Sure, I guess I am.
Why?
Why am I happy? Well, I guess one of the reasons is that I'm the best darn newscaster in Minneapolis, St. Paul.
Ted, now you don't really believe that.
You're darn right I do. If I didn't believe it, I wouldn't be the best darn newscaster in Minneapolis, St. Paul. And I am, aren't I, Fluffy?
You bet you are, Ted.
Don't you ever get depressed?
Well, sure I get depressed. All sensitive, deep-thinking people get depressed.
What do you do to snap out of it?
Well, I open the doors of my closet, look at all my clothes. Oh, that must be the chicken 208 coming up for a nightcap.
Hi, Ted.
Just you. Come on in.
Here you go, Ted. Hi, Murray.
Mayor. How you like the old pad, Mayor?
Well. Certainly is you, isn't it?
Thank you. Would you like a drink, Mayor?
No, thank you. So, Murray, how are you feeling?
I've been trying to pip him up, Mayor. Even had old Fluffy talk to him. Say hello to Mary, Fluffy.
Oh, no, that's okay, Ted.
Hi, Mary. How are you?
Hi, fine, thank you.
Mayor, see what you can do with this lug. I mean, he's really down in the old dumps.
Well, you know, Murray, I think that we've been all wrong about this whole thing. I mean, why are we trying to cheer you up? If you feel sad, you should be... I was a little sad myself today.
So was I.
And I know the last thing in the world I wanted was somebody trying to cheer me up. You should feel what you feel. If you're sad, be sad.
That's a good idea, Mayor. Let's all let it hang out. Let's all be sad together. I've got to get that. We'll be sad in a minute.
Probably the chicken 208. She just won't leave me alone. How you doing, sweetheart?
Oh, hiya, Mom. I'll call you right back. Excuse me.
Well, I guess I'll be going.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I'll see you Monday morning, then.
Yeah, I'll see you Monday morning. And, look, thanks for the advice about just letting myself be sad.
Right. Oh, Murray, don't be sad. When you're sad, it just makes me feel so sad.
Well, I think I'm coming out of it. Really.
Really?
Yeah. Look. See? Is that sad?
Doggone it, Murray, you got a good life.
Yeah.
You got a wonderful family.
Yeah?
You got good friends who really care about you.
Yeah.
Okay, so what difference does it make if some guy you went to college with wins the Pulitzer Prize?
Oh.
I went one too far, didn't I?
Mary, you didn't. You did me a lot of good. I just never realized so many people were affected by how I felt. It doesn't help much, but it sure makes me feel good.
Oh.
Say, Mayor, remember, I was feeling a little down myself today.
You know how they say everybody has a book in them? I think in Ted's case, it was just gas.
How's it coming, Mayor?
Fine, Ted, all finished. Do you have the rest of the money you owe me?
Oh.
What's the title, Ted?
Ted Baxter's Good Night and Good News by Ted Baxter. Volume 1.
Oh, you know, I think I have a better title. I Led No Lives.
can turn the world on with her smile? Who can take a nothing day and suddenly make it all seem worthwhile? Well, it's you, girl, and you should know it. With each glance and every little movement you show it. Love is all around, no need to waste it. You can never tell, why don't you take it? You're gonna make it after all. You're gonna make it after all.
Richards, you have no idea what great satisfaction we get from working on your car.
Oh.
Why don't you wait here and we'll have your car for you in a few minutes.
Thank you. Hey, any word on my car?
No, they're still trying to put it back together. You know, the trouble with you is you always wait until something goes wrong before you bring it in. Why don't you do what your friend does? She brings it in every 3,000 miles. Oh, she takes care of her car like she takes care of herself.
Oh.
You should take care of your car like she takes care of herself.
Why do I have the terrible feeling he's going to have my body recalled?
Embarrassing. They always make that kind of fuss over me.
Oh, it's better than sitting in the back of the shop on a greasy 10-gallon drum. That's where they put me when I'm not with you.
Not so great up here, either. I mean, do you ever notice how they always aim you right at the new cars?
Yeah.
I think they do it just to tease you. Oh, Rhoda, it's still here.
I love this little beauty. Yeah, it really is gorgeous, man. Look how it stares at you. Those big, soulful headlights. You know, you can almost hear it saying, I love you, take me home.
Oh, I want to, but I can't.
Too much, huh?
Oh, it has to be.
Ah, Mary, you mean you haven't even looked?
No.
Oh, look at the price. If I can't have it, why look? If I felt that way, I'd never go to a Paul Newman movie. Will! Well, at least get behind the wheel, man, huh?
Okay, I will.
Yeah, good.
Oh, Rhoda.
I gotta say, the two of you look terrific together.
Well, I feel a little ridiculous. I mean, what do I do now that I'm in back of the wheel?
I don't know. Make engine noises.
Broom, broom.
Watch out for that school crossing.
No, I was just looking, really. My car's being serviced, and I was just whiling away the time.
Fine. If you need me, I'll be over there.
Good, good. Thank you. Thank you.
Boy, car salesmen really are pushy, aren't they?
Well, your car's ready, Miss Richards.
Oh, thank you.
Here's your bill. You can pay the cashier on the way out.
Right.
Listen, Miss Richards, some of the boys who worked on the car, you know, they heard me talk about you all week, and they want to meet you. Bob and Charlie. Come on, you guys. Come on out here. Come on. Just don't touch anything. Miss Richards, Bob.
How do you do?
Let me wipe my hand. You're incredible. 60,000 miles and you can eat off your carburetor.
Oh, thank you.
Miss Richards, Charlie.
Hi.
You don't know, lady. You just don't know.
Nice to see you fellas again. I had the 65 Falcon you've been working on for 3 weeks.
What color?
Sort of green over rust.
Oh, that car needs a lot of work.
Yeah, and that candy bar underneath the front seat isn't in such good shape either.
Well, I think most people think of their cars as transportation. I think of mine as a big purse on wheels.
Yeah, Rhoda, come on in.
Here it is, Mayor. Your revived African violet.
Oh, Rhoda, you brought it back to life.
Yeah, consider myself the Catherine Coleman of African violets.
I had completely given up on this. You know, you're really incredible.
I know. It's this thing I have. Rhoda Morgenstern, the incredible plant lady.
Hey, what did I do wrong?
Mary, a plant knows what... A plant knows when it's being taken for granted. Maybe if you shared your feelings with it, talk to it more.
Uh-huh. Well, it certainly does look like a good little listener. I'll try it.
What are you doing, kid?
Oh, I'm just trying to figure out whether or not I can afford that new car, and I've Well, I found out I just barely can. Now I need somebody to talk me out of it. Rhoda, talk me out of it.
Sure. You can't buy that car. Why? Because 1, your car is in perfect shape. 2, what do you care if people see you driving a slightly older car? 3, a convertible in Minneapolis in winter is ridiculous.
You're absolutely right.
Not necessarily. Why? Because 1, your old Heath can't last much longer. 2, you cannot be seen driving that old clunker. 3, a convertible in Minneapolis in summer is wonderful.
That's absolutely amazing how you can argue both sides of the issue with such conviction.
Yeah, you should hear me on Nixon. So, what do you think, Mia? You're gonna buy the car or you're not gonna buy the car?
I think I'm gonna buy it.
Good. What are you saving all that money for anyway?
Right. Wait. You want to give me the other side on that one?
You're saving your money, so if you lose your job, you won't have to move back in with your parents and sleep in a room with storybook dolls and pennants on the walls at the age of 32.
So, who needs a new car? Anyway, mine will probably last forever.
Well, then you think you won't buy a new one?
Yeah, I don't think I will.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Then, Mary, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
Not here. Come
Why
on,
not
up
here?
in my place.
Why?
Because, well, I have a Boston Fern and a creeping Charlie. I don't want to leave them alone together.
Oh, Rhoda!
Welcome to Morgenstern's home for wayward plants.
This is unbelievable.
I know.
Oh, Rhoda, they're just beautiful.
You like it?
Oh, and look at these funny containers you're using as planters.
Yeah.
Hey, you know something? You really are talented.
Oh, thanks, kid. Gee, I hope it's not too warm in here for you.
Yeah, it is kind of humid, isn't it?
I know, but they like it that way. They need the warmth, Mayor. You know, they're just like people. Little green people. As a matter of fact, I'm embarrassed to get dressed in front of this character. Stop that.
Hey, Rhoda, you're not getting weird, are you?
What?
I mean, you know, like little old ladies with hundreds of cats.
Oh, don't be silly. Though, last night, Mayor, I'm not sure about this, but I think I experienced photosynthesis. Now that I got you in a good mood, sit down.
Okay.
Mayor, believe it or not, this is hard.
What's hard?
Asking for money.
You borrow money from me all the time.
Yeah, but that's just 5, 10, you know, little stuff. This is something big.
Big?
Mary, it all started when I did that garden window down at Hempel's.
Oh, yeah, I remember. I saw that. It was beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Well, anyway, since then, a lot of people at the store, including Mrs. Hempel herself, whose taste is so good she doesn't even shop at her own store, they've ordered plants and planters and... well, just look for yourself. I can't keep up with it.
You seem to be doing okay.
Oh, Mary, but it's showdown time. Something's got to go. Me or the plants.
Well, listen, can't you find some kind of a place for them?
I did. An empty store. But then I got to thinking, Mary, as long as I got the store, why don't I make it into a plant boutique? You know, with a name like Rhoda's Dendron.
No, Rhoda! I think that's a sensational idea.
You do?
I really do.
Oh, Mary, well, see, the thing is, I need rent money. And I need to stock more plants and
Rhoda,
fix it up
I will lend you the money.
Oh, Mary, what a friend. You don't even know how much I need. Thanks.
Well, how much do you need?
$995.
$995?
Yeah.
How come not 1,000?
Well, $995 sounds like so much less than 1,000. I'll get the 5 from somebody else.
Okay.
Oh, great. And listen, kid, I'm not even going to feel guilty about this loan because I know I can get it back to you in a hurry.
Ah, don't worry.
Really, in 3 weeks. Absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, 4 weeks the outside. And this, I promise you. 5 weeks maximum. Come on in, Georgette. It's open.
Hi,
Mary.
Georgette.
How are you?
Oh, Rhoda. These plants are absolutely beautiful. Have you ever thought of putting your God-given talent to use?
Georgette.
You could make a bundle. You really should go into business for yourself.
Georgette, it's okay. That was great. But Mary already loaned me the money. Yeah, she was supposed to be my clincher.
Rhoda says I can work work in the plant shop with her if she can get $1,000. Did you get it?
Can you loan me 5?
Sure.
I got it. We're in business, Georgette.
Oh, morning, Mayor.
Hurry, what are you doing here so early?
Oh, I had some stuff to catch up on. What about you?
Oh, well, I woke up early and I didn't feel like having any breakfast, so I thought I'd just come in and have a cup of hot coffee and a breakfast roll and just, relax and read the paper.
It's a nice thought. What smells so good?
My sweet roll, still warm, too.
Mary?
Mr. Grant, you're here, too?
Mary, I've got a 9 o'clock programming meeting upstairs, and I can't make head or tail out of these notes you took on Friday. Untangle them for me. Then get out the ratings book and figure out what our average rating was for the last 3 months. Can I have a bite of that? Mmm. Boy, is that good? Are you gonna...
No, go ahead, take it. I didn't want it anyway.
No, I had a big breakfast.
Go ahead, take it.
You sure?
Take it.
Oh, thanks. You won't regret it.
Newsroom. Oh, hi, Rhoda. No, I didn't forget. I'm going over to the bank at noon. Listen, do you want it in cash or is my personal check okay? You want a certified check? Okay. Yeah, fine. You can pick it up anytime during lunch. Right, bye-bye.
It's all your fault, Mary.
Fault? What's my fault?
Ted, what are you doing wandering loose at this hour?
A man practically yanked me out of my bed this morning. Maybe to give my free rental car back.
Your rental car?
That's the one that Georgette lets me use. Last night, she gave up her rent-a-car job. Go to work for your friend, Rhoda.
Now I understand. Yeah, Rhoda. No, I didn't forget. I just talked to you a few minutes ago. Oh, how much more? $300? Well, let's see, that would bring it to $1,295. No, it's okay. No, really, it'll be fine. Okay, bye. Well, it's hard for me to say no.
Say, Mary.
No.
Miss Richards, how nice to meet you.
Thank you, Miss Adams.
Oh, please, call me Anne and have a seat.
Oh, thank you, Anne.
Do you mind if I call you Mary?
No, please
good.
go right ahead.
You know, Mary, I always had this image of bank officers as a bunch of cigar-smoking, stuffy, conservative old men. And I swore if I ever became one, I'd try to dispel that image.
Oh, well, you certainly don't look like a stuffy old man to me.
Of course, after dinner, I do like a good cigar, but... Now, Mary, how can I help you?
Yes, well, I have some money in a savings account here, and I would like to withdraw it. But the teller told me that I had to see you.
Well, that's right. You do have to see me. You see, Mary, the very nature of a time deposit is that you agreed to keep the money in there for a specified time. And, the time isn't up yet. Is it, Mary?
Oh, well, no, Anne, I realize that. But you see, something came up, and I want the money now.
Well, it's just not quite that simple, Mary. You see, on this type of account, there are only 2 conditions where withdrawal is allowed before maturity date.
Yes?
It's poverty.
Poverty?
Poverty?
No.
Oh, well, that's too bad. Or an emergency. How about an emergency situation? Is this an emergency situation?
Yes.
Good. What is the emergency?
I don't want to tell you.
Oh, no, you have to tell me, Mary. If you want the money, you have to tell me.
Yes, but it's my money.
No, not right now, it isn't, Mary. It's our money.
Yeah, now, just wait a minute, please. No. Look, I am standing here fighting to get my money out of your bank, and you are telling me that I can't.
Mary, please just sit down and try to understand.
No!
Just sit down and try to understand. Oh, Mary. Mary! When you opened your rainy day time deposit account, you made a promise to us. That's just like you'd make a promise to a friend.
Right, exactly. I promised my money to a friend.
Yes, but we have you promised to us in writing.
Please give me my money.
Mary, I'd like to. You know, I have one of these accounts, too, and even if I wanted to get my money out, I couldn't. Okay, I could, but, you know, everybody here likes me. And they hardly know you. Mary, this is not my fault. Mary, please. Mary, please. Mary, don't turn away. Mary, please. Mary, I just thought of a way we can get you the money you need.
You did?
Yes, I did.
Oh, Sam, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Listen,
You're welcome.
I'm sorry things got a little crazy
Well,
there
you
for
got a little
while.
upset, that's all.
Do you think I can have the money now?
Yes, I do. Just as soon as you fill out this loan application.
Loan?
Don't be grumpy, Mary. Thanks have to eat, too.
You want to grab a fast lunch, Mary?
Oh, thanks, Murray, but I can't. Rhoda borrowed my car to pick up some plants, and she's bringing it back at lunch.
How's that business of hers going?
Well, she says it's just booming. She's taken Georgette on full-time now.
Did she pay you back yet?
Oh, well, no.
No. It's been about a month, hasn't it?
Oh, no, it hasn't been a month.
Oh, I thought it was about a month.
No, it hasn't been a month.
How long has it been?
6.5 weeks.
Oh. Now, look, Mary, you know those small businesses, they're tricky. Sometimes it just looks like you're making a profit.
Oh, right. I'm sure it's something like that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you think she'd at least have mentioned it? I mean, you know, that's a lot of money. $1,295.
What are you so happy about, Ted?
Rhoda just gave Georgette a big raise.
Oh, really?
She's so cute. You know what she wants to do? She wants to come and take me to lunch. You know what? I'm just going to let her.
Gee, what a surprise.
Well, that's what the woman's movement's all about, isn't it?
Oh, hi, Georgette.
Hi. This for me?
It's for Mr. Grant. He's always so nice to me.
Of course he's nice to you. That's because you go out with his anchor man. Doesn't mean you have to buy him anything.
Come in.
Surprise, surprise. The plant lady's here.
Oh, hi, Georgette. How are you?
Fine, thank you. I brought you this plant.
Oh, well, thank you.
It's called a prayer plant.
Mm-hmm.
But don't worry, it's non-denominational.
I'll try not to swear in front of it.
Now, where should we put it?
How about on Mary's desk?
Oh, no, it's especially for you.
Oh. Look, Georgette, I'm not too good with plants.
Why?
Well, you see, when I was a kid, I had a plant. I love that plant. I don't even know why I got it. I just saw it, and I knew I had to have it. I spent a whole month's allowance on it. Then one day it died on me. Just died on me. Wilting leaves, dropping dead on me. I'm not gonna go through that again.
How about a box of candy?
That'd be nice.
Okay, I'll bring it by tomorrow.
Oh, Georgette, I'm ready to have you take me to lunch.
Give me the money in the car, because it'll look funny if they see you pay.
Oh, hi, Georgette. Hi, Mary. Here's from Rhoda and me. If you want plant pellets, just whistle.
Okay. Hello, Mary. Well. Looks like you've been shopping.
Oh, have I? You know, Mary, I always thought it was a big waste to spend a lot on clothes. But now that I'm in the money, it's kind of fun, I gotta admit.
Oh,
yeah.
Is it?
You know what I did today? Fulfilled a lifelong dream. I walked into a chic dress shop. picked out my favorite dress in the place, and I bought it without even looking at the price.
Wow. How much was it?
$9.99. Which goes to show you how crummy my taste is. Here's your car keys.
Oh, thank you.
I hate to tell you this, Mayor, but your car is running terrible.
Well, that's funny. It was running fine yesterday.
Maybe you shouldn't let me drive it. It probably thought it was mine and started acting up.
Wonder if I have time to run it into the shop and have them take a look at it.
I would make the time if I were you. Really. I mean, take it from an expert. When these old cars start to go, you have to sling a net under them to catch the parts.
You know, this is really sort of typical, isn't it? I mean, if this had happened 6.5 weeks ago, you know, I probably would have bought that new car. And now that I don't have the money...
Yeah, well, if you don't have the money, you don't have the money. Thanks, Mayor. Ah.
How long do you think it'll take to find out what's wrong?
Well, I've got the boys looking at it now. Somehow we all feel like we've let you down.
Oh, no, please don't feel that way.
No.
Come on, it's not your fault.
I better take a look myself. Come on, you guys, quit hanging around. Come on here.
Hey, look. Somebody took your car.
Oh, yeah. It's the same model. It's just a different color.
Yeah. Boy, what a great set of wheels.
This one's a little more expensive.
Because it's a deluxe.
Yeah? How do you know?
Well, if it costs more, it must be the deluxe.
Boy, do I love this car. But I hate yellow.
Hate yellow? Oh, my Lord. Oh.
What are you, a big yellow fan?
Mary, you know the money I owe you?
Yeah?
Well, I thought it would be sort of boring, dull, to give you back the money. So, knowing you wanted a new car, I took that money, added to it a little, you know, extra for interest, and put a down payment on this yellow car. Yes, Mary, yes. The car you love in the color you hate is yours. What? Yeah, yours. Get inside. It doesn't look so yellow from in there.
Wait, I didn't see Mary's face. Mary, let me see your face. Huh? Was that the look she had on her face?
Yep, still there. Well, get in, Mayor. Come on, Georgia, let's all get in. We'll do a few laps around the showroom. Do you really think it was pushy of me? It was, yeah. To go and get something so big without asking you first, it was pushy. That's one of the reasons I like doing it.
No.
You really hate yellow, huh?
Well...
Yellow. I should have remembered how indifferent you were to that canary I had.
No, it's okay.
The one great thing I do for someone in my life, and I louse it up.
Hey, will you stop carrying on? I think it's terrific what you did.
I even got them to throw in an air conditioner and a tape deck. Mary, you have no idea the fantastic deal I got you on this car.
I love yellow.
Yellow's a lovely color, Mary. It's the color of the sun and wheat fields.
Yeah? Ticonderoga pencils?
Yes, and daffodils and lemons. Oops, I shouldn't have said that.
Anyway, the whole thing was a trick, just so Rhoda could get me down there to see my new car.
Terrific. What color was it?
Sort of golden.
Miss Richards?
Yes. Oh, hi.
I brought your car. It's down in the parking lot. There's the keys.
Oh, thank you very much. Gee, I can hardly wait to get off work.
Well, what are you, a secretary here?
Oh, no, I'm an associate producer.
Huh. Well, I guess I can't go out with you then, because I'm just a mechanic.
Hey, kid. Come here.
Hi.
My son-in-law's a mechanic. Now, I just met you, so I don't want to get too hot with you. But if my daughter isn't too good for a mechanic, then she isn't too good for a mechanic. I don't want to argue about it.
Yeah, but I didn't mean anything by it. I mean, how often do you see associate producers going out with mechanics?
Hey, young man. I couldn't help overhearing what you just said. Let me just point out to you that in this great land of ours, it doesn't matter what you are. It's who you are. Blue collar, white collar. Collars of all colors can mingle together. From the lowest mechanic to the most exalted television anchorman, we're all on the same team.
That was very stirring, Ted. I almost felt like humming Battle Hymn of the Jerk.
can turn the world on with her smile? Who can take a nothing day and suddenly make it all seem worthwhile? Well, it's you, girl, and you should know it. With each glance and every little movement you show it. Love is all around, no need to waste it. You can have the town, why don't you take it? You're gonna make it after all. You're gonna make it after all.
Hi, I gave your regards to Broadway.
Rhoda, you're back.
I tried to remember you to Herald Square, but a cop told me to move along.
Yeah. Hey, come on in and tell me all about it.
Oh, Mary, New York was just fantastic.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. It's absolutely endless. The Philharmonic was in town. They were doing La Traviata at the Met. And imagine seeing Edward Villella dance with the New York City Ballet.
Oh, wow, you did all that?
Of course not. But you know it's there, right? See, Mary, don't you see, here in Minneapolis, when nobody asks me out, it's nothing big. But there, when nobody asks me out, I'm not being asked out to a Broadway opening.
And not going to Sardi's afterwards.
Right, I knew you'd understand.
Would you like some coffee?
Yeah, I would, kid.
How are your folks?
Oh, they're good. Pretty much the same old thing. Mostly we sat around the kitchen table talking over old times. Why Rhoda never married. Why Rhoda may never get married. Robert Redford, that was my topic.
But generally, everything was good?
Just terrific, terrific. Oh, Mary, you know that store, Bloomingdale's?
Yeah, sure.
Well, I was in there, and guess what?
What?
They offered me a job as a window dresser.
Oh, hey, Rhoda, being able to turn something like that down must be so great for your ego. I mean, isn't Bloomingdale's, you know, sort of it for window dressers?
Oh, yeah, Mary, it really is. The big time. See, I didn't turn it down.
What?
Now, I know, Mayor, the idea of you being here and me being there absolutely kills me. I'm gonna miss you like crazy, kid. But New York City really turned me on. I miss it. And I don't know, it's such a great job offer.
Well, yeah, Rhoda, sure, I can understand all that.
No, really,
but
Mary, I said yes on an impulse, but it seems right.
You said yes on an impulse.
Yeah, but still,
Yeah, well, that's entirely different. Rhoda, I know you and your spur-of-the-moment decisions.
Oh, no.
Look, we will talk about it quietly, calmly, and eventually you will decide what's right, and you'll stay right here.
We start next Monday.
Next Monday?
Yeah. So, Mary, do you have any cartons?
Cartons?
Yeah.
Oh,
What are you laughing?
Rhoda, come on, I know you. You're not going.
Yes, I am.
Not a chance. Come on, this is Rhoda Morgenstern. The same Rhoda Morgenstern who once swore she was going to lose weight by walking across the United States.
That was different. This time I'm really going. But I'm not walking, I'm flying.
Okay, all right. Now that we both know that you're not going, what was the question? Do I have any cartons?
Yes, I will need a great deal of them for packing and such.
Right. Yes, Rhoda, I have a carton. And every time I go to the market, I will bring home more cartons, and soon you will have dozens and dozens of cartons stacked up in your apartment, all ready and waiting for when you don't move to New York.
Well, this'll hold a wiglet. I'm gonna go upstairs and unpack. So I can start packing. See you later, kid.
She's not going.
Hey, kid, I gave notice this morning to Phyllis on the apartment.
Oh, that's terrific, Rhoda. You just keep right on doing things like that, giving notice, packing cartons. Just gonna make it more embarrassing for you when you don't go to New York and you have to undo it all.
Hey, look, Mary, a whole nice empty booklet with absolutely blank pages. Can you use this?
What is it?
My date book. Hey, Mayor, I almost forgot. Can you do a favor for me?
Yeah, what?
Could I leave my goldfish with you?
I didn't know you had a goldfish.
Yeah. I named her Goldfish. Seems to fit. Yeah, I had her a couple of days now. I went out to get little Bess a present, and I went by this pet store. And there was this adorable goldfish with the cutest little gills and looking up at me with those big limpid eyes that seemed to say, "Take me home! Take me home!" What could I do, Mia, huh?
Well, I thought you were going to give it to Bess.
Yeah, I thought so too, but Phyllis started carrying on about how she only has rare tropical fish in her tank and would not allow a mongrel fish in there.
Oh, Phyllis and her fish.
But you know, Mary, it's just as well. I guess I always wanted a pet. I just didn't want to get a poodle or anything. You know how dumb people are with poodles? They talk to them like they're people.
Yeah.
Don't they do that, Mama? Yes, I'm doing it. Say hello to Auntie Mary, goldfish. Come on. See those bubbles, Mary? That's hi, Auntie Mary, in goldfish. Come on and say hello to goldfish, Auntie Mary.
No.
She's just shy. So, Mary, will you do it? Will you take care of my darling goldfish? Do I have to flush it down the toilet?
I will take care of it.
You'd be amazed what good company she is. She's fairly quiet, not a fussy eater, and generally amuses herself. I have no idea.
Hi there, Barry Barlow.
Hi.
Hi there.
Hi. There.
I was just kind of looking around for a new bachelor pad, and Mrs. Lindstrom sent me up to look at this one. You chicks, roommates?
No, this is her pad thing.
Where do you live?
Oh, well, I live elsewhere.
Far out. Hey, this pad is really something. I think I could really get it together here, if you know what I mean. Hey, that Mrs. Lindstrom, she's not going to give me a hard time about entertaining chicks up here, is she?
Oh, well...
Last place I lived, I was going out with 3 different chicks all at the same time. Airline stewardesses on different shifts, if you can dig that.
Sure.
Barry, this is fascinating, but I have a great deal of packing to do, so if you don't mind...
Go right ahead and pack. Yeah, this place is really okay. No, it's only 5 minutes from the store. I'm in shoes. Discount shoes. Of course, for new neighbors, I can always discount the discount.
Oh, well, that's very nice of you, but I don't think
Name of the
that,
game. I can put you into a pair of Italian boots, new slim heel, for, say, $11.99.
Huh.
What are you, about a 7A?
B.
Right. Anyway, after I move in, we can talk about it over a little martini.
Gee, Barry, I really, I don't, think so.
Why not?
Well, because I'm,
You're what?
getting married tomorrow. Right, tomorrow. And I'm really so busy. Lots to do.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we still have a lot of tin cans to tie to her bumper.
Right.
Well, let me know if the old wedding falls through.
Will do.
Ciao.
Oh, Rhoda. You see what you'd lead me to, Mr. Hi there, Barry Barlow.
I know, kid, I know. Well, I'm finally starting to make a dent in it. I'll be right back. I have to get some cartons from the hall. I've got to start shipping everything to New York tomorrow.
Rhoda, hey, would you please stop saying that you're going to New York, just as a favor to me? Because you're not going. You're staying right here. Isn't she, Goldfish? Nod twice for yes.
Both sides came to an agreement after 36 hours of steady across-the-table bargaining. Afterwards, negotiators said that the new contract would be like a breath of fresh air. It's like a breath of fresh air.
I can't take much more of this, Mary.
Well, you better bear up. There's 6 more minutes to go.
And so it appears the strike will be averted. That's all the news. This is Ted Baxter saying good news, good night.
Good night?
What? There's 6 more minutes.
The clocks are all loused up, right?
No.
We had to get off for an editorial, right?
He just stopped.
Hi, guys.
Say, anybody know how many calories in lasagna?
Tell you what are you doing? Get back in there!
It's too late. Well, they just put on a public service thing.
I don't understand what everybody's so upset about.
Ted, you stopped 6 minutes early.
You see, Ted,
Usually when we give somebody 30 minutes of airtime, we assume that they'll use the entire 30 minutes. It's just this tradition we have.
Well, that's what all that commotion was about when I left the studio. I was wondering. People waving their arms at me, people calling my name. I just thought they liked the show. I'm sorry, though. It's stupid of me to make a mistake like that. Me, of all people.
Of all people? You of no people.
Say, Mayor, does Lou seem upset to you?
Ted, you can't just stop 6 minutes early.
But don't worry about it. Tomorrow I'll go 6 minutes longer.
Hi, group.
Hey, hi, Rhoda.
Hi, Rhoda.
Oh, gosh, I'm a little early, aren't I, Mayor?
No, that's okay.
Hey, Mer, the kid's taking me to a farewell dinner tonight.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Tomorrow's the big day, the big move, huh?
He's not going.
Mary. Yeah, Mer, tomorrow.
Well, Rhoda, in honor of the occasion, here's a little something I got you.
Oh, Murray, this is so sweet.
Well, I hope you like it. Mary told me you had to give up your pets, so...
Oh, how darling, a little enamel goldfish.
Oh, it's adorable. Aw, it looks just like goldfish. It isn't a death mask or anything, is it? I just love it, Murray. Really thoughtful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's from both of us.
What?
Thanks.
Okay, sport, that little remark's gonna cost you $4.
What? $4 for that cheap little thing?
Look what I got from Murray. And sort of Ted. For my going away.
All right.
Yeah, Lou.
Yeah. So, you're leaving Minneapolis.
Yeah, right. Tomorrow.
Where's you going?
Oh, I'm going to New York.
I guess your parents will be sorry to see you go.
No, Lou, my parents live in New York.
I guess your parents will be happy to see you come. I'll go in on that ceramic thing she's got on.
Oh, no, Lou, you don't have to do that.
No, I want to, Murray. That bird thing or whatever it is. How much does that come to?
Well, let's see. $8 split 3 ways is, now, wait a minute. If it's split 2 ways, it's 4. If it's split 4 ways, it's 2.
Yeah.
So if it's split 3
Look,
ways, it's...
split it 4 ways, it's simpler. I'll go in on it.
You can't go in on it. You're the one who's going away.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, you really are, aren't you? You're going away.
Well, if Rhoda's not going to chip in, neither am I.
Hey, how about some more wine?
Yeah, sure.
Good. I don't know if I should have any more of this stuff.
Why not?
I'm afraid of getting sloppy and sentimental, you know. My leaving and all, Mary, really, I'm sort of emotional. Nah, I don't want to start.
Rhoda, I feel emotional about it,
Please,
too.
Mary, please, let's not get into it. Now, point 1, we've been, you know, friends, okay? So point 2, friends are supposed to miss each other. Therefore, point 3, I will miss you. Okay? Right?
Okay, right.
Good. A modest little wine, but I think you will be amused by its presumption.
An unassuming little wine, but I believe it will stain permanently if you spill it on your dress.
An elegant little wine. Mary, you're the best friend I ever had. I don't know what I would have done without you.
Rhoda, I'm gonna miss you so much. I mean, you just don't know. I'm really gonna miss you.
Mary. I just knocked my salad on the floor.
No, I heard.
Mary, will you remember what I said before I knocked my salad over?
Yeah, well, will you remember what I said?
Oh, yeah. So, about your visiting me in New York. What do you think? Next weekend too soon?
Yeah.
Oh, Mary. You know, something's just occurring to me. Tomorrow morning, I will be leaving Minneapolis, which, strange as it sounds, is my home, where my friends are. To go to New York, where my friends aren't. Where the only 2 people I know anymore are my parents, which is another story entirely. Right?
Yeah, I guess so, right.
Also, Mary, I am leaving an apartment that I just love. It's taken me 4 years to fix up and get perfect, even though there's still a lot wrong. To go live in a smaller, more expensive apartment, which even if I find, I will have to decorate from scratch, right? Say right.
Yeah, right.
Mary, what you've been saying all along. I think it's true.
What have I been saying all along?
I'm not leaving.
Rhoda, you gave up your apartment, your job,
No,
your
please,
car.
Mary, do not try to talk me out of it. I'm staying.
Talk you out of it, Rhoda. I think that's terrific.
Oh, Mary, I'm not leaving. Well, what's the matter, kid?
Well, there are 17 people hiding in my apartment.
For what?
For your going away party. Surprise!
You know, I'm so sorry Rhoda's leaving Hempel's. I've been going crazy worrying about it. See, I'm the other window dresser there. There are 6 windows. So now instead of decorating 3, I'll have to do 6.
And it'd be hard to dress 6, huh?
Oh, yes. I'm afraid I'd run out of things to say.
Hey, everybody, now, it's almost 8:30. Rhoda will be here in a minute. Now, I think we should all hide.
Oh, hide.
Yeah, you know, just so we can all yell surprise and like that.
Hey, fella, is the crouching on or off here?
I don't crouch.
Let's see, where shall I hide? Oh. Oh, excuse me. You may possibly recognize me. I'm Ted Baxter. Anchorman, WJM 6 o'clock news.
Oh, terrific. Are you covering this?
Here.
Oh, this book, I love it.
Me too.
I'm not an expert or anything, but shouldn't the lights be out?
Somebody get the lights.
Good point.
So, Rhoda, why don't you come on in and we'll have a cup of coffee?
What a surprise! I don't believe this! I don't believe my eyes. It's a surprise party!
Yeah.
And it's for me! Oh, Mary, you little devil. You planned all this, didn't you? Now, don't deny it.
Well,
you did.
yes, I planned it.
Oh, golly, look at you all. Oh, Georgette and Ted and dear Murray. Oh, I'm really touched. I mean, I'm so moved, I hardly know what to say. Oh, Rob, hi. Oh, gosh, such good friends. You know something? This is going to sound crazy and nutty, maybe, but I just made up my mind. Yes, I cannot leave friends who would do a thing like this for me. This party has convinced me I am staying in Minneapolis.
Yes, staying. Oh, what a happy and surprising moment for us all.
Come on, let's have a toast.
Yes.
Hi there.
Oh, hi there.
Nobody was home upstairs. I want to drop off my trees before I move in next week.
Oh, hey, Barry. I was meaning to call you in the
Hey,
morning.
this place swing like this all the time?
Well,
I'm gonna love living here.
oh, why don't you come in and have a drink, and we'll talk about just that.
Oh, yeah.
Georgette, will you get Barry a martini?
I'd be happy to.
Hi there, Barry Barlow.
I love your beads.
Gee, Rhoda, I'm glad you decided to stay.
Oh, Murray, you are so sweet. Hey, I think it's terrific that you guys came.
Glad you're staying around, Rhoda.
Thanks, guys.
Well, Rhoda, so you're off to New York.
Right, Ted.
Well, may I wish you bon voyage? You know, good voyage.
Yeah.
Ted, Rhoda is not going to New York. She's staying in Minneapolis. That's what she just told us.
Is that what she said?
And everybody knew? Look at me. The cheese stands alone.
So, Mary, how's married life treating you?
Oh, fine. Just fine.
I thought you'd be on your honeymoon.
Oh, well, we're leaving right after the party.
Where's the old bridegroom?
Right here. Mary Barlow, I'd like you to meet my person that you were asking about.
Hi there.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm doing just fine, but I can see you're doing a little better. Married to a knockout like your wife.
Well, I don't know if she's a knockout, but I like her. Where'd you meet her?
We're old friends. If you hadn't have married her, I just might have.
Say, Mr. Lou, why don't we freshen your drink?
How does he know Edie?
He's in shoes.
Shoes?
Hey, group, listen, these presents. Since I'm not going away, I hope they're all things you can use, because I'm giving every one of them back.
Oh, no. Aren't you going to open them just to see?
No.
I would open them, Rhoda, just to see.
Okay, Georgette. So we prevent anyone from dying of curiosity, let's open them just to see what my haul would have been.
I'll read the card so everyone can hear.
It's terrific he's going to read. I just love his voice. Quiet, everybody, he's going to read.
This is Ted Baxter bringing you the 6 o'clock gift card. Love, Gorgeous.
Love Georgette. But I love the way you say it anyway.
Hey, look, everybody.
Oh,
Georgette, it's just gorgeous, really, thank you. It's just what I would have wanted.
You keep it as a memento, Rhoda.
Oh, okay.
Here, read another one, Mr. Baxter.
Oh, this is a good one. For those of you who can't see, I'll describe it to you. Got a little doggy coming out of a little doghouse. I think that's a mommy and daddy dog.
Ted.
From Rob.
Oh, yeah, that's from me. I hope you like it.
Terrific! A date book. Too bad it's not filled.
Oh, no.
Ted, no, Ted, that card's from me, and I really
Everybody
wish...
else is having their card read, Mary.
Well, it's...
Dear Rhoda, what do you get for your best friend at a time like this? I went out and bought 3 different things and took them all back. Just doesn't make any sense to buy some dumb gift that can never convey what you really feel, love, Mary.
Hey.
Boy, talk about your cheapos.
Oh, you have a goldfish.
Oh, well, no, that's Rhoda's.
Oh, you're so lucky, Rhoda. I've always wanted one.
I'm an animal lover myself.
Do you know where I could get one just like that?
Well, actually, I think it would be pretty hard to find one that wasn't just like that.
If you like it, Georgette, I'll give you the pick of the litter.
You mean it?
Promise.
Oh, thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
I'll be leaving in a minute. Mary?
Yes, Ted.
I'll be coming in late tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, don't you want to know why I'll be coming in late?
Well, no, it doesn't make any difference.
Because I met a little girl right here in this room tonight. I don't know if you noticed the sparks flying, but that's why I'm not coming in early tomorrow.
Right.
I mean, if anybody wants to know why I'm not coming in early, you explain to them exactly what happened here.
Ted, Georgette just got in her car and drove off.
I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning.
it's time you started living. It's time you let someone else do some giving. Love is all around, no need to waste it. You can have the town, why don't you take it? You might just make it after all. You might just make it after all.
Hey, Mary, it's Friday. What do you say we go out and buy ourselves a nice lunch?
Oh, gee, I'd love to, Murray, but I just don't think I can afford it.
Oh, well, maybe I could lend it to you.
No, I still owe you $5 from last Friday.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Don't you remember we had lunch at Quo Vadis?
Alfredo's.
And I ordered lobster thermidor.
Lobster Newburgh.
And so you lent me some money, remember?
No, I completely forgotten.
We having the old Friday Luncherino gang? I want it, Mayor.
Well, I'm afraid it's going to have to just be you and Murray, Ted. I'm a little short this week.
Oh, well, if you need to borrow any money, I'm sure Murray here would be glad to lend it to you.
Newsroom, Mary Richards.
Bob Freelander here, General Manager of WKS.
Yes, sir. Just a moment. I'll put Mr. Grant on.
No, I want to talk to you.
To me?
I'm interviewing several young women for a producer's job. I'd like to talk to you about it.
You're considering me for a producer's job?
Yes, on a new talk show for ladies. We're calling it The Ladies Talk Show.
Certainly is catchy.
How soon can you get in here so we can talk?
Well, I don't see how I can during, working hours.
Then we'll do it today on your lunch hour. We can have lunch and chat right here in my office. Let's say 12:30.
Well, all right. 12:30 will be fine. I'll see you then.
Oh, wait a minute. I'd like to order some lunch. What would you like?
Hamburger and coffee.
If you're ordering lunch, get me a ham sandwich, a glass of milk, and a side of French fries.
And a ham sandwich, a glass of milk, and a side of fries.
I'll have a pastrami on rye and a vanilla shake.
Is it good news or bad news, Mary? Phyllis, since when do you greet bad news with champagne?
Champagne, Mary! I didn't know they even made it in Idaho. So, what's the news?
So, the news is that I have been offered a new job. To produce a women's talk show at another television station.
Mary,
Yes,
producer!
Oh, that's terrific! It means a lot more money. It means my own office and a private secretary.
Hey, and you'll meet new guys, and you'll be able to afford a whole new wardrobe.
Right? And I don't want to do it.
Oh, yeah. Money, guys, glamour, who wants that?
If you don't want the job, then why the champagne?
Because I'm going to have to take this job. I can't afford not to. So I am trying to convince myself that I'm really happy about it. So why don't we have some champagne and celebrate my new job?
Why don't we?
Because I don't want a new job. I will be leaving a lot of people that I love, and I feel like a traitor to Mr. Grant.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Your only loyalty should be to yourself.
But Phil, Mr. Grant took a big chance on me. When he hired me, I was completely inexperienced.
That's like saying that I owe Lars something for marrying me because I was completely inexperienced. Mary, take the job. You owe it to yourself.
Just don't know.
Mary, look, if you don't want to leave, go into Lou Grant and demand a raise.
Oh, Rhoda, I could get a raise. What I need is a raise.
It's painfully simple. There are two choices here. A, Lou Grant meets your price, or B, you quit.
You're right. It is. It's painfully simple. Well, I guess we don't need this yet.
Hey, Mary, next time you throw a party, would you let us know beforehand if you can open the bottle?
Murray, maybe I don't need a raise after all. I'm going over my budget here, and I figure that on my salary, I can't possibly make it. But somehow, this month, I did. It's fantastic. It came out even, right down to the penny.
Well, almost.
Did I pay you back the $5 I owe you? Oh. I do need a raise, don't I? Newsroom, Mary Richards. Oh, hello, Mr. Free. No, I haven't made that decision yet.
$20 a month for gasoline, that's not bad.
Yes, sir. I understand that you'd like an answer soon.
Hey, Murr, This girl throws away more money on food than I spend on booze.
It's just that it's not quite as easy to come to it. You know, there are other factors to consider here.
$25 a month for dry cleaning?
Well, that includes my laundry. Listen, I'll try to get back to you this afternoon. Would 10 minutes be all right? All right, I'll talk to you then. Goodbye.
Never make it.
I know. Mr. Grant? Could I speak to you for a minute?
Sure, come on in.
Mr. Grant, the reason that I have been going over my budget is I have been offered a new job. It's over at WKS to produce a ladies' talk show called the Ladies' Talk Show. You knew.
Well, the broadcasting industry in this town is like a big family. Everybody knows what everybody else is doing. For example, Bob Freelander undoubtedly knows that this morning I went to our general manager and told him I wanted to give you a raise.
Oh, Mr. Grant, that's just wonderful.
It would have been, but he turned me down. Now, before you get on the phone and try to tell Freelander that you'll take his job, let me give you a word of advice. Don't.
Give me a good reason not to, please.
Mary, it's cold out there. Everyone's jockeying for position, ready to cut each other's throat. Is that what you want?
You guessed it, Mr. Grant. I want to go out there and scratch and claw for power. I'll stop at nothing in my ruthless fight for the top.
Mary, it's dog eat dog in this business. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I thought you said the broadcasting business was like a big family.
I didn't say it was a nice family.
Mr. Grant, we both know what has to be done here, and it would make it a whole lot easier for me if you would be the one to say it.
Mary, you are going to have to quit me.
Couldn't you just have said quit the station or just plain quit?
Well, I guess I said that because I hired you. Not the station, me. But just because I went out on a limb for you, I certainly wouldn't want any sense of loyalty to me to interfere with a better deal for you.
Sure glad that you're not putting this on any kind of, personal basis.
The reason I am is because I don't want you to go. I'll miss you.
Well, I'll miss you, too.
When does Freelander want you to start?
Well, he said as soon as you can find a replacement for me.
Oh, don't worry about that. Oh.
Well, then I guess I'll clean out my desk on Friday.
Okay. Hey, I want to give you a going-away party. Who usually arranges for those things?
I do.
Yes, Phyllis, yes. I am going into Mary's apartment, yes. She doesn't miss a thing that goes on in this entire building. Hey, Mary, I just washed my hair. Can I borrow your dryer?
Oh, I'm sorry, Rhoda. It's broken again.
Well, listen, soon the money will start pouring in from your new job, and we'll be able to afford a new one. Can I borrow your stove?
Yeah, sure.
It beats trying to dry your hair over a hot plate. Hey, Mary, were you in bed? I'm sorry.
No, listen, I tried to go to sleep, but I just couldn't. I guess it's because of the new job.
Well, possibly because it's only 8:30.
Yeah. But I was sitting around here thinking about leaving the newsroom tomorrow. I got myself so depressed, I decided I'd just go to bed.
Yeah.
You know what hot milk tastes like? Hot milk.
Sure. I'm an expert on the stuff. Did you know that the first man to drink hot milk invented the word yuck? Hey, come on, kid. Let's just talk, huh?
Yeah, good. Anything. I just don't want to think about that new job.
All right, what do you want to talk about?
They showed me my new office today. Outside it, there was this bunch of girls all laughing and giggling, having fun, and there I was inside my private cubicle, practicing sitting behind this big desk looking like an executive. Felt like Rosalind Russell.
It's gonna be tough trying to find you a tweed suit with padded shoulders. Hey, wait, no, it isn't. I just remembered. I've got one.
Yeah.
Oh,
didn't tell me you're having a pajama party.
Phyllis, I'm not wearing pajamas.
Oh, with you, it's always so hard to tell, Rhoda. So, what did I miss?
Nothing much. I was just telling Rhoda how hard it's going to be to leave my old job tomorrow.
Oh, Mary. Dear, funny Mary. There are some lessons that I've learned in my life that I would like to share with you right now.
Mary, you know that trouble you've been having tonight about sleeping? This ought to do it.
Good night. Good night. Life, as I see it, is a long trail of leavings. What I mean is, you leave school, you leave home, you leave jobs.
Phyllis, leave me alone. You know, I know what you're getting at, but it's not going to help me.
Yes, it will, Mary. It will if you just let me explain it to you the way I explained it to Bess.
But Phyllis, I'm not 12 years old.
Last year, she had this marvelous opportunity to go to camp, but she was miserable about having to leave, just as you are. I mean, the situations are so analogous, it's astounding. But I explained to her the fun she'd have doing new things, making buttons out of walnuts, short-sheeting the counselor's bunk.
Phil,
Mary, not only that, but making new little friends. An adventure. It'll be the same with you, Mary. An adventure. You'll see. Everything will be just fine.
but I don't want to go to camp.
Hi, guys. What are you doing out of bed at this hour?
Well, Murray asked me to come in early.
Yeah, I wrote a farewell speech to Mary to close the show with tonight, and I figure if Ted studies it all day, maybe he can do it on the air tonight without a goof.
I'm still not here. I'm going to have to make these party arrangements myself. Murray, you're going to have to help me make some phone calls.
Anything at all I can do, Lou.
Ted, I've been asking myself that same question about you for years now.
Who do you want me to call?
Let's see. I want this to be a party to remember. Get a large punch bowl. And get me a distillery and 2 lemons. I want this to be big. By the way, Ted, you haven't kicked in yet.
How much is this going to cost?
It's going to be up there, maybe into 2 figures.
2 figures?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why every time we turn around we have to throw our hard-earned money away on some frivolous party.
What about flowers?
Flowers, too.
Let's see, distillery, punch bowl, lemons. What time would you like the Minneapolis Symphony to arrive?
Here's $5, Murr. Take Christine out of that and give me the change later.
This desk will never be the same.
Yeah, I know.
Mary's old desk.
Maybe we should retire it. You know, like they do football players' jerseys.
Where is she anyway? Isn't she even going to show up on her last day?
Well, the girls from sales took her out to a farewell champagne breakfast, and at noon, the guys from promotion are buying her a farewell drink and lunch.
And she's going to be snockered before the party.
Yeah.
Newsroom? No, Miss Richards isn't here. Who's calling? Oh, hi, Freelander. Lou Grant? Yeah, I'll have her call you. Maybe. Hey, Freelander. You got yourself a good girl. You'd think Mary would be back from lunch by dinner time. I'm beginning to get worried.
Oh, it's all right. The whole production department hasn't come back from lunch either.
Well, if she doesn't hurry, she's going to miss Ted doing the farewell speech I wrote. Don't do that. You'll dent the dip.
My stomach is growling.
Well, take a drink.
Why do you think my stomach's growling? I had a drink. I gotta have some food, man. This punch Lou made is gonna eat right through my stomach.
Well, you can't eat. I want everything to look perfect for Mary when she gets here. Lou.
Huh?
What is that shriveled up little thing doing in the punch?
5 minutes ago, that was a fresh gardenia.
Hey, here it is. Oh, Mary's gonna miss it. Hey, everybody, here's the farewell speech. Gather round.
Tonight, for my sign-off, in place of my usual droll anecdote, I'd like to get serious for a moment. The associate producer of our 6 o'clock news is leaving our friendly fold for greener pastures. And it is with mixed joy and sadness that we view her exodus. So all of us here at WJM wish a bon voyage through the ocean of life and the best of luck to our own Mary Rickards.
Richards? Her name is Richards. Well, it's my fault. It's all my fault.
Why your fault?
Well, I wrote the whole speech out phonetically except for Mary's name.
How'd it sound, boys?
Rickards! You said Rickards!
I don't get your point, Murr.
Her name is Richards.
Now I get your point.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Mary.
Hi, Murray.
Hi, Mary.
Hi, Ted. Hello, Mr. Lou.
Did you have a nice lunch?
Oh, you know.
All I know is that the service must have been rotten. You've been gone for over 6 hours.
Is there anything new around here that I should know about?
Not much. Your new boss called. Hey, try to keep it down. Everybody's looking.
I know. Everybody kept buying me drinks, and I kept letting them because I couldn't face coming back here and having to say goodbye to all of you. I will be just fine. Just give me a moment alone. Don't worry. I will not embarrass you. You good old boss.
It's gonna be some party, baby.
I'm nothing, Gertie. All I've got are looks and a voice.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Telling you, Gertie, I'm just a no talent.
Somebody put truth serum in the punch.
Lou, Murray, you might as well hear this, too. I do a good job of hiding it, but I'm a lousy newsman.
That's not true, Ted. You don't do a good job of hiding it.
Get yourself together, man. You're being too hard on yourself, Ted.
No, he's not.
Oh, just a wonderful bunch of wonderful guys.
She really picks up a party, doesn't she?
I should have stayed with what I started out to be. The only thing I ever really wanted to be. A male fashion model.
A male model?
Well, if he wants to be a model, I guess that's the best kind to be.
I used to look at glossy pictures of those guys in the ads, standing there like this.
How do I look? Sober?
Sober.
I think it's happened.
What's happened?
I've built up an immunity to booze.
Lou, Gordy. Yeah. Now, I am in the presence of men, real men, and I know I can trust you.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Well, now, I have been happily married to the same woman for 10 years. You know that.
Yeah.
But every once in a while...
Hold it, Murray. I've been here a few times. In bars, at various parties. People sometimes say things at times like this that they later wish they hadn't.
Yeah.
So I'd like to stop you right now from mentioning any names.
Marie McGuire.
You tried.
I didn't hear it.
Marie McGuire.
She was a pom-pom girl in college. Oh, boy, was she something. Blonde hair,
Blue eyes.
Blonde hair. Blue eyes. Marie... That's your wife.
Yeah, I know. Isn't it terrific?
It's gonna be one of those big parties.
Where are you going?
Well, it's getting late, and I just thought I really couldn't face any final goodbyes, so I was planning to call everybody individually, you know, next week, and... Well, I figured if I stayed any longer, somebody would probably start singing...
For she's a jolly
Yeah.
good fellow.
For
she's a jolly good fellow. For she's a jolly good fellow.
I can't sing either.
Speech, Sam Hubert.
I don't know what to say to tell you how I feel. You know, except to say that I'll never forget any of you.
Of course you won't. We'll be seeing each other all the time.
Well, that's right. We will. We'll be seeing
well,
each other all the time.
Lunch together?
Lunch together. We will.
Every week.
Every week we will have lunch together. I don't know who I'm trying to kid. I've been to enough of these things to know that people say they'll get together, but they never do. The minute I walk out that door into your dog-eat-dog world, that's the last time I'll probably ever see any of you. Well, except for Ted on the news.
Or in a fashion magazine.
So, anyway, I just want to say thank you and bye. So, come on, everybody. This is a party. Everybody's supposed to be having a very good time.
I know I am.
Barry, come into my office. Excuse me. Sit down.
Mr. Grant, I'm awfully sorry. You gave me this beautiful party, and I put a damper on it.
You didn't put a damper on it. You dropped a bomb on it. But I don't care about that. I'm gonna meet Freelander's offer.
Come on, Mr. Grant. The general manager already turned you down once.
Yeah, but I didn't threaten to quit yet.
Quit for me?
No. But the general manager doesn't know that. So, let's call Mr. Freelander and tell him to find somebody else for that job.
You mean right now?
Of course now.
Hello, Mr. Freelander? This is Mary Richards. Would you hold on just a minute? Mr. Grant, I'm so glad I can't think.
Hey, hold it down out there! Mary's on an important call.
Mr. Freelander, there's been an interesting little development here. Listen, I know I haven't actually started to work for you yet, but I quit.
I think she's going to stay.
Well, Mr. Grant has met your offer, so I've decided to stay right here. Oh, that was just some friends of mine. Yes, sir, I do realize what I'm doing. Yes, Mr. Freelander, I have given the matter a great deal of serious thought.
Hiya, Ted.
Oh, hi, Mayor. Oh, Mayor. I just want to personally tell you how pleased I am that you decided to stay.
Oh, thank you, Ted.
It was a lovely party, wasn't it?
The best.
We all chipped in, you know.
Oh, did you?
Yes. And I was thinking that since it was a going-away party for you, and you actually did not go away. I mean, you were there enjoying the party like everyone else.
Ted, are you suggesting that I chip in?
Well,
How much?
5.
This world is awfully big. Girl, this time you're all alone. But it's time you started living. It's time you let someone else do some giving. Love is all around, no need to waste it. You can have it down, why don't you take it? You might just make it after all. You might just make it after all.
Hi, guys. Hey, Gordy. How are things in the world of sports?
How would I know? I'm the weatherman.
Oh, yes. Why do I keep thinking you're a sportscaster? Well, anyway, Barry thinks you're doing a great job, though.
Barry?
Our new station manager, the one we call Mr. Phelps.
Keep up the good work, Gordy. Our audience sure loves that great sports stuff. Weather stuff.
Mary, what's that you have all over your dress?
Yellow feathers.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Why do you have yellow feathers all over your dress?
Because I was trying to console Big Chicken.
Huh. Well, I find it hard to sympathize with a grown man that puts on a chicken suit every day and shows cartoons to 3-year-olds.
Well, Murray, you ought to try. Uncle Potato got a higher rating than Big Chicken, and Mr. Phelps fired him.
Gee, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, he's really a nice guy.
Who are you sorry about?
Big Chicken? Mr. Phelps just fired him.
Too bad. He was a great chicken.
Oh, Lou. Lou.
What is it, Ted?
Just my whole life, my whole career, my life.
Can it wait?
Lou, they just fired Big Chicken.
Since when have you ever been concerned about another human being?
Well, this time I'm concerned. Big Chicken had a higher rating than I do.
Quit worrying. Big Chicken had a higher rating than all of us, but I'm not worried.
Well, why should you? They always blame the star. Besides, I don't think Barry likes me.
Ted, he hasn't been here long enough not to like you. He's only been here a couple of weeks. Takes at least 3 weeks not to like you.
I know. But he hasn't thanked me for my gift yet.
You're still doing that, huh? Buying gifts for the new station managers. I'll never forget what you got the last one. $10.
Well, he was a hard person to shop for.
What'd you get Phelps that he didn't thank you for?
An autographed copy of Winston Churchill's memoirs. You know, he was the Prime Minister of England.
Yeah, I heard a rumor.
Well, it's true.
Where did you ever find a copy with Churchill's autograph?
No, not Churchill's, mine. Barry, from Ted. Should have put my last name on it. Now he'll think it's Ted Martin of sales. Oh, what am I going to do, Lou? He's going to fire me. I just know he's going to fire me. I know it.
Ted, calm down. Phelps doesn't own this station. Wild Jack Monroe owns this station. I've seen a dozen Phelps in that job since I've been here. I feel like J. Edgar Hoover watching presidents of the United States come and go. Now, if you're through, I've got a TV show to put on.
Thanks, Lou.
Newsroom. Just a moment, please. Ted, telephone.
We'll find out who it is.
It's Mr. Phelps.
Hello, Mr. Phelps, sir. What now? Oh, no, I'm not busy. I'll be right there. Yes, I'll tell him. Barry, Mr. Phelps wants to see us all immediately.
Well, I'll get Mr. Grant.
Oh, all except Lou. Let's go, gang.
Where's everybody?
They went to the bank.
Where are you going?
To the bank.
Say hello to everybody for me.
I'm sorry I haven't gotten to know everybody yet. I've only been on the job for 2 weeks.
Only a couple of weeks, but you've done a heck of a job, right, gang?
I imagine you all know why we're here.
No, I don't.
Oh, our sales manager can sum it up for us.
I can't sell the news.
Ev can't sell the news. Why not? Mary?
Why can't Ev sell the news? I don't know.
Ev is one of the top men in his field. And that's why I listen hard when he says,
I can't sell the news.
Barry, I've been giving the problem serious thought, and I can only say that my fan mail is up 28%. In other words, I feel the source of the situation may be behind the cameras.
Gordy, we haven't heard from you yet. Oh, by the way, I must say you're doing crackerjack work handling sports.
I'm the weatherman.
Of course, you're the weatherman, yeah. Mary, someone is letting us down.
Well, Mr. Grant is very happy with the way everyone's been doing their job, so if there's a problem, shouldn't Mr. Grant be here? Oh.
Precisely. How would you judge Lou Grant's work?
I don't judge his work. He judges mine.
Heavy.
Quite frankly, Mr.
Please,
Phelps.
don't get upset, Mary. The matter has already been decided.
Decided?
Yes. You can go.
Thank you. I'm sorry I took so long. There was a long line at the bank.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, here it comes now. More miserable lot I've never seen. Hey, everybody, come on. Let's all have a meeting. Now, there's been lots of rumors going around about people being fired. And I just want to tell you all now that not one of you is going to be fired. Hey, that was a pep talk. What's with you?
I have to go back to the bank.
How do you like that? I give you job security, and right away you start taking advantage of me. I was only kidding.
So be with us at 11 tonight when our whole WJM News team will be back.
Gordie Howard with the latest in sport. Weather.
And yours truly, Ted Baxter. See you then.
Pretty good show tonight. Good film, good pace. Only thing it didn't have was commercials. Maybe that's why it had good pace. Good show tonight, Ted. Uh-huh. Hey, listen, I've got some ideas for some new features for the show to give it a little pizzazz. Huh? Okay, we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Say, if they're gonna fire a guy, why don't they just tell him instead of doing it like this?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. It's not going to be Mr. Phelps who tells him. He'd enjoy it too much.
Good night.
Good night.
Mary, I can't take it anymore. I know what you're thinking, and I can't take it.
I'm not thinking about you, Ted.
All right, I did blame Lou for our low ratings. Maybe I am the main reason he's being fired, but that doesn't mean I don't love him. It was either him or me. Can't you understand that? Oh.
Put him down for a physical.
Mr. Grant, I'd like to talk to you.
What's up?
Well, it's a little awkward, but when I was at the bank today, I wasn't at the bank. I was in Mr. Phelps' office.
Yeah?
He sent for me.
You don't work for him. If he's dissatisfied with your work, let him tell me about it.
Mr. Grant, it's not my work that he's dissatisfied with.
Oh. And that's what's been bugging you.
Well, yeah. Aren't you?
No, not by a long shot. I figured I'd get the axe.
You did?
Yeah. I was worried for a while there that it wasn't going to be me. It's probably the best thing that ever happened to me.
No, you're just saying that to make me feel better.
Now, look, when you're in TV, changing jobs is a way of life. 10 years in one job is too long. I've been turning down offer after offer for years just because I was too lazy to move. All I have to do is just pick up the phone.
Well, can I get somebody for you then?
Would you mind waiting till they fire me, please? Would you? Okay. Okay. Get me Sid Winnick.
Sid Winnick. Yes, sir. Is Mr. Winnick in? Lou Grant's calling. Thank you. Mr. Winnick's on too, Mr. Grant.
Sid, about that job you've been pitching at me for 8.5 months, is it now? Yeah. Well, I'm suddenly available. I'm 45. What's that got to do with anything? Youth movement? Oh, that's beautiful. You're 63 years old and you're having a youth movement. Well, I'm all in favor of your movement, Sid. Why don't you fire yourself? If I had known I was going to bomb, I would have shut the door.
I'm sorry.
A few months ago, they had to have me, but now...
That's just one. I mean, you said you had lots of offers.
I did. They were all from Sid.
All right, look, Mr. Phelps isn't the last word around here. It's Wild Jack Monroe that owns this place. What about him?
I never should have left that old newspaper. But it was those mergers that was driving me nuts. I got tired of telling people I worked for the Times, Globe, Herald, Journal, Chronicle. I still should have stayed there. You know how I got this job? I went into a saloon, got drunk, fell down, and met Wild Jack Monroe under a table.
Where was that, in Hollywood?
No, right here. Whoever heard of a cowboy from Minnesota? Guy made 300 grade B westerns, owns half the world, and lives on a ranch right outside Minneapolis. I think he raises snow.
Why don't you go see him?
Because I've got nothing to see him about, that's why. I'm not exactly a has-been. Hey. Associate producer, what do you think you're doing?
I thought you'd like to talk.
You're very nice. But what I really would like is to be alone. Okay? I'm 45 years old. If I was in politics, they'd call me the Kid.
Did you get in touch with Gordy?
Yeah, he's on his way. Did you get Ted?
Well, I think so. I called him 3 or 4 times, and every time I mentioned that we were planning a strike, he hung up.
Well, the strike is out.
What?
My union won't let me. They'll only let me strike for what they want. My union shop steward can't understand why I want to strike to save the job of someone in management.
Okay, what about a very strong protest?
Well, that's one idea. We'll discuss it when the others get here.
Would you like an hors d'oeuvre?
Oh, Mary, you weren't supposed to serve anything.
There wasn't any trouble.
Well, this is supposed to be a strike meeting. I hate to tell you this, but when the Teamsters have a strike meeting, they only serve cold hors d'oeuvres.
Hi, Gordy.
Hi, Mary. I think Ted will be here in a minute.
What do you mean you think?
Well, when I was parking my car outside, I saw him circling the block.
He's probably afraid he's being followed.
Yeah. You know, Ted doesn't exactly take it too lightly when he thinks someone's going to speak out against management. By the way, I can't strike.
What, your union too?
My wife. She just told me we're going to have another baby.
Oh, Gordy, congratulations. That's marvelous. What are you hoping for, a boy or a girl?
Well, we got a girl, so I hope it's a boy.
Oh, yeah.
Hors d'oeuvres, babies. This isn't a protest meeting, it's a party.
Thank heavens, I thought we were having a protest meeting.
Well, look who dropped in. What'd you do, get tired of driving around the block?
You saw me coming, huh? I wonder if anyone else did.
Ted.
I mean, someone from the other side. Your other side, not mine. I'm not taking part in this.
Ted, will you please come in and relax? No one saw you come in here, but we need you. I never thought I'd say this, but you're the strongest weapon we've got.
Well, we just lost.
I know. You think I'm afraid to join in with you, don't you?
You bet.
Well, I'm here, aren't I? And I made a decision to come here and listen to your arguments. And if they're strong enough, I'll stand with you 100%.
Okay, all right. Lou Grant is the best news director our station has ever had, and he is about to be fired by a man who knows absolutely nothing about news.
That's right.
Plus the fact that every one of us in this room owes him so much, we couldn't ever repay him.
You're right, Mary.
Add to that the fact that when some of us thought that our jobs were in jeopardy, it was Lou Grant who was the first to put his job on the line for us.
That's right, the truth. I'm afraid you're going to have to do better than that.
The only way we're going to get him on our side is to convince him there's more money in this.
I just don't like this strike business.
We aren't going to strike, Ted.
We're not?
No, we're just thinking about presenting Phelps with some kind of petition.
What good is a petition with 3 names on it?
Yeah, but we're 4.
No, you're 3.
I vote we throw him out.
Oh, now wait a minute, Murray. Maybe Ted has some ideas on this. Ted, if you were about to lose your job...
No, I'm not about to lose my job.
I know. But if you were, what would you do?
You mean if Phelps were about to fire me? I'd see the man who owns the station, Wild Jack Monroe.
You know, that's not a bad idea. Maybe Lou should go see him.
No, Mr. Grant would never beg.
Well, you see, no, that's exactly what I mean. How can you help a man who refuses to beg?
What if all of us went to see him?
Are you kidding? With a name like that, he must really be a weirdo.
Murray, all cowboys have names like that.
He was just Jack Monroe in the movies. He got the wild just for being himself.
Look, Mary, I think a girl should go see him.
Why?
Because the guys don't want her.
All right, okay, I will go see Wild Jack Monroe.
Terrific.
Good enough. Glad that's cleared up.
Gordy, how weird is he?
He is weird.
Hey, I got one there. Hey, another one bit to dust. Hi, old friend.
Mr. Monroe, listen, I came to see you about Lou Grant.
Lou Grant?
Well, he said that you personally hired him to be the news director at WJM.
Oh, yeah, my station here in town.
Well, Mr. Phelps is going to fire him.
Oh, Slim Phelps, my new station manager. He's going to fire him, huh?
Yes, sir.
What's the matter? Is he one of them radicals?
Mr. Grant? Oh, no, I'm always kidding him about being too conservative.
Young lady, there ain't no such a thing as being too conservative.
I said I was kidding.
You know, that's one thing. You can't be too careful these days. What with them long-haired hippies are running around with them wild clothes on, why, I can't... Oh, I'm okay. I'm a cowboy. I think I need a shot of Who Hit John. So they're firing him, huh? How old is this here, Grant Beller?
He's 45.
Amazing. 45. You know, it's on my 45th birthday that the studio called me in and told me I was through. That's when I found out. You know that building that they fired me in? I owned it.
You didn't know that?
No, you see, I had this here accountant feller, and unbeknownst to me, why, he'd been investing my money for me. You name it, I owned it, lock, stock, and barrel, thanks to good old Slim Schwartz.
That would be your accountant.
Yeah, and I thought I was washed up.
And you weren't, and neither is Lou Grant. That's why I came to see you.
Well, I make it a point not to butt into the way my business is handled, but let me just kind of twist it around in my mind a while. I'll be a-getting back to you, Miss
Richards.
Well, I'll be a-seeing you, Slim.
Okay. Mr. Grant?
Finally got it. You want to know something? Those pink slips you get, they really are pink. Red, that's what pink slips should be, or black. You fire a ballerina with a pink slip, not a newsman.
But Mr. Grant...
Don't talk. You start talking, pretty soon you'll be trying to organize a farewell party with punch and cupcakes. And everybody will chip in and buy me a shaving kit for a going-away present. And there'll be a secretary there who'll come over to me and she'll do this. Not for me.
Mr. Grant, look, what I'm trying to tell you is you might not have to leave. I went to see Wild Jack Monroe.
I do not remember asking you for any help. Here's the last order I can give you, Mary. Lay off.
I don't want to lay off.
Lou, I just wanted to give you this little token of my... It's a shaving kit.
Thanks. Oh, yeah, I'm getting out of here.
Which one's Lou Grant?
I'm Lou Grant. What about it?
I want to talk to you in private.
Okay, let's go in my office.
No. When Wild Jack Monroe talks private, he don't go, they go. Hey, you, Slim, you're doing a great job with that sports news. Keep it up. I said keep it up.
Don't worry. We'll get 100 Indians and come back.
Now, not you, little lady. Didn't you and me have a hoop-de-doo one time or other?
You could call it that. I lost 4 teeth myself.
Dang! That is the best dang fight I ever had. Hey, the little lady tells me you're getting fired.
Little lady's got a big mouth.
Now, watch that, boy. That's a woman.
Yeah, but it's a woman with a big mouth. See, what Mr. Grant means is that I really
Hey, I do not need an interpreter. And I don't need any favors from you. I don't want this job. I'll work someplace else.
Hey, I got a TV station in Boise, Idaho.
Keep talking.
You got the job.
Hey, what? I got a shaving kit and a job in Boise, Idaho.
Yeah! I sure foxed you that time. I already got me a TV news director in Boise, Idaho. So I'll have to transfer you to in there. Hey, come on out to the ranch house sometime. We'll open up a keg of nails.
Welcome back.
I suppose you feel like Mary Poppins or something?
Well, no, actually, I'm a little disappointed. I thought I was next in line for your job.
What kind of a going-away card is this? To Lou from Ted. Forgive me, but I'm weak.
Well, that could mean a million things.
Could mean he's weak. How do you go about giving back a shaving kit?
I don't know. I've never had one as a gift.
I never have either. I think I'll keep this one. Sometimes I don't know whether I'm working or hallucinating.
Yep, Big Chicken's back. Turns out that Big Chicken is Wild Jack Monroe's favorite show.
can turn the world on with her smile? Who can take a nothing day and suddenly make it all seem worthwhile? Well, it's you, girl, and you should know it. With each glance and every little movement you show it. Love is all around, no need to waste it. You can have the town, why don't you take it? You're gonna make it after all. You're gonna make it after all.
Mr. Charney, I'm really sorry that Mr. Grant's a little late. I mean, I just don't understand what happened. He's been at lunch for 4.5 hours. Ted, do you know where Mr. Grant might be?
Afraid not, Mayor.
And Mr. Charney has been waiting to see him about that opening for a voiceover announcer.
Voiceover announcer, eh? It's a pretty important job around here, you know. You'd be the one to say, and now here's Ted Baxter with the news.
Yes, that's right. I'm really looking forward to it.
You know, Mr. Charney, I really think it would be better if you came back some other time.
That's all right. I can wait.
Ah, here he is now, back from lunch at last.
Mary, could you get me something to eat? I'm starved.
Mr. Grant, Mr. Charney here has been waiting to see you, and I didn't know where to reach you.
Oh, well, where I was out.
Well, it really doesn't matter where you were, Lou, right, Mary?
Oh, right. Right, sure. It doesn't make any difference. I don't know why I even brought it up. So anyway, Mr. Grant, this is Mr. Charney.
How you doing, Charney? Well, actually, where I was at the barber's. Yeah, I went to the barber's today.
The barber's?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Sure. A guy goes to the barber's, and that's where a guy goes.
You didn't go to any barber today. When was it, though? A little love in the afternoon? I mean, if you went to the barber today, how come I don't see any talc on your neck? Answer me that, huh?
Ted, I really
Furthermore, I don't see any little tiny hairs on the collar. Where are those little tiny hairs on the collar? Mr. went to the barber today. I feel like Columbo here.
Ted, get away from me. I went to the barber's today, and I don't want to hear any more about it.
Oh, sure, Lou.
Mr. Grant, Mr. Charney?
Oh, Mr. Charney, I'm sorry about keeping you waiting. You seem fine for the job. In fact, you're probably perfect. So why don't you start tomorrow?
Wonderful. Just wonderful. Thank you.
Coming, Mr. Grant. I'm sure his voice will get better.
No, I'm not worried about that. Look, Mary, I wasn't at any barber. But it wasn't what Ted thought either.
Oh, Mr. Grant, I knew it wasn't.
No, if it was that, it wouldn't take 4 hours.
Would you like to talk about it?
Yeah, maybe I have to talk about it. But not to you. Maybe to Murray. Because it's a man-to-man thing.
Oh, Mr. Grant, you know that whole theory of man-to-man is just dumb. You and I have confided in each other. I've told you things. You've told me things.
No, I never told you anything this big.
What difference does it make how big it is?
Because you never told me anything this big. No, Mary, to even it up a little, you're going to have to tell me something big.
But, Mr. Grant...
And it won't work if you're calling me Mr. Grant. Call me Lou.
Well, would that be for, just for the purpose of this conversation? For, you know, all time?
I'll decide later. You think you can, Mary?
Call you not Mr. Grant? Sure.
Well, I'm glad it's okay.
Oh, yes, it's okay to say it.
Really, Mary?
Really? Lou?
Call me Mr. Grant.
Thank you.
Maybe you better send Murray in here. I can't talk to you about this.
Mr. Grant, I really want to try to help.
Okay. But you're going to tell me something to break down the barrier. Something so intimate that it's hard to even think about, much less talk about to another human being. Much less your own boss, who you have to face every day.
Well, if it's the only way. Something intimate.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. About a month ago, I came home from work, and it was, really late, and I was exhausted. And I found under my door a note from Rhoda saying, could she please see me right away, that it was important. And what I did was, I pretended that I hadn't seen the note.
That's nothing what you just said. Believe me, it's nothing. It's boring. It's not an intimate thing. It's not a getting closer thing. It's nothing. Completely nothing.
Well...
Oh, maybe it's, I grant you, a cruddy thing. Shafting a friend like that. But, Mary, you're going to have to tell me the real stuff. A really intimate thing.
But, Mr. Grant, by an intimate thing, the only thing I can think of that you mean. Murray, Mr. Grant would like to talk.
Mary, come on. Hey, come on. Sit down.
Yeah, Lou.
Close the door. Have a seat. Now you're both here, there's something I want to tell you. First of all, as you know, I didn't go to the barber.
Well, how about that?
See, where I went was, things have been getting pretty bad with Edie and me. So, we've been going to a marriage counselor.
Oh, Mr. Grant.
Marriage counselor? Oh, Lou.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to tell you, and so now I've told you.
Oh, and I'm glad you did.
Just wanted to get it off my chest. And you know, I feel better. Just like they say, just by getting it off my chest and everything. Hey, boy, what a difference. Listen, I can't thank you enough. Thanks.
You sure you don't want to talk about it a little more?
No, I don't need to. It all started to happen about 4 months ago. Well, maybe 4.5 months ago. On a Sunday. Yeah. Listen, I want to thank you again. It really helped. Yeah, it did.
Mr. Grant, if you want to talk about it, a little later, I'll be around, and so will Murray.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. I'll be right up. Edie is out there. Right now. Okay. We're all going to act very natural. If it comes up, we will say that we were all in here talking about, a news show. Our news show.
Inspired, Lou.
Yeah. Everybody very natural now. Let's walk out. Wait! Who will go first? Okay. Let's just do it the way it is. So it'll look natural. Murray, marry me.
Boy, girl, boy. Edie.
Hello, Mrs. Grant.
Hello.
Lou, you lucky bum, you. Edie, if you ever decide to ditch this guy, you know who's waiting in the wings. The old silver fox himself.
Okay, Ted. Hi, Edie.
Listen, stranger things have happened. You may just decide to kick this bum out. Who needs him?
Okay, Ted. That's enough.
Remember, Edie, I'll be waiting.
Well, if that doesn't keep them together, nothing will.
Now, come on now, Mary. You gonna take this test or not?
Yes, I said I would.
Okay. How romantic are you? Question number 1. If you were shipwrecked on a desert island, who would you want to have with you? A chef. B, a shipbuilder. C, a songwriter.
A shipbuilder.
I'm gonna pick the chef.
Rhoda, are you going to take this test seriously or not?
I am taking the test seriously. If the chef is good enough, people will hear about him and they will come to us.
Was that a knock?
I don't know. Was it a knock?
I couldn't tell.
I couldn't tell either.
It was a knock.
Mr. Grant.
Hello, Harry. Rhoda,
Well, hi, Lou.
I don't want to interrupt anything.
No, you're not. We're just...
What was what you were doing? Don't pay any attention to me.
Can I take your coat?
No. Go on.
It's nothing.
I said go on.
Okay, question number 2. If you were having a man over for dinner for the first time, what would you serve? Franks and beans, beef stroganoff, or pressed duck?
Franks and beans.
Have you taken this test before?
I obviously have had a few drinks. I've got troubles. Are you just going to sit there and do some stupid test?
Mr. Grant, you did tell us to...
Oh, boy, some life, huh?
Oh, Mr. Grant.
Some life, huh?
Yeah, it sure is. It's some life.
Does she know what I mean when I say some life?
Well, actually, Lou, Mary here told me a little bit about it. Everything.
Mr. Grant, I know how you respect privacy, you know, but I figured that we're all friends here, and there's no reason to keep any secrets.
No, it's quite all right. No, we're all friends. We should have no secrets. Rhoda, by the way, Mary was home last month when you left the note under the door. You just pretended she wasn't. Mary, Rhoda, did you ever go to marriage counselor?
Not me.
Well, we show up at the marriage counselors around noon. The couple ahead of us is a basketball center and his wife. I know what their problem is. He's 2 feet taller than she is. That man isn't going to help them. Anyway, we sit down in the waiting room, and I say, Edie? And she says, why don't we wait till we get inside? So then we get inside, and she pours out our guts to him for an hour. You know what bothers me? My marriage counselor isn't married. Never has been. And, you know, they want you to tell what's ever on your mind, so I told him it sort of bothered me that he isn't married. And he made a little joke. He said, you don't have to be a whale to write Moby Dick. So that's my life now, Mary. $40 an hour, and he tells me he doesn't have to be a whale.
Mr. Grant, these marriage counselors really do get results.
Not the one I wanted. Edie's moving out.
What?
Edie's marriage counselor thinks we should try a trial separation.
Oh.
You know, I was sitting alone, having a few. I thought to myself, what are you sitting here feeling sorry for yourself for? Go get a woman's point of view. Go see Mary. I was even hoping you'd be here, Rhoda. You know what? You were no help at all. Look, I shouldn't talk about it anymore. We got a lot to do. Let's go back to work.
Sure, Lou.
She's leaving tonight.
Tonight? Oh, Lou. Well, what can I say, Lou? What can I say?
Yeah?
I mean, what can you say to a man at a time like this?
I don't know.
There's nothing to say, Lou. Nothing to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Lou, I just wanted to say that.
Thanks, Murray.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Ted.
Something's happening here. I can tell by your faces. I hate it when everybody knows something and I don't know it. What is it?
You want to know everything, Ted? Edie's leaving me tonight, Ted. Okay, now you know everything.
Oh, Lou. Lou, what can I say?
What did you say, Murray? I said there's nothing to say.
There's nothing to say. I mean, no one can truly tell how another person's really feeling. All I'm saying, Lou, is that if you need a pal to talk to, I'll be there.
Okay, thanks.
Even if it's after hours. Even if it's in the middle of the night, 3, 4, 5, 5:30. Oh, if it's some little thing related to work or something like that, frankly, that's another story. I just assume you wait till I come into the office. Let's not take advantage, okay, big fella?
I wish I could think of some magic solution for you, some way to work it out.
Well, Murray, what do you and Marie do when you have a problem? I mean, do you fight? Do you talk it out?
No.
Well, what do you do?
Well, I don't know how to... Well, let's just say we go to bed incredibly early.
Wow, Murray, talk about still waters running deep.
That's great, Murray. So it's still the same?
No, it's better, Lou, better.
That's great, Murray. That's just wonderful. Hi, Mary. How does the film look?
Oh, great. Hey, how come you guys are here so late?
Well, I'm leaving now. Lou, when is Edie,
Oh, when I get home from work. We made a deal that she'd wait till I got home from work so I wouldn't have to come home to an empty house.
Well, look, I'm going to be home all night tonight, so if...
Thanks, Murray.
Good night, Lou. Good night, man.
Good night. Hey, Mr. Grant, you want to go get a drink or something before you leave?
Oh, no, thanks, Mary. I got some work to catch up on. A lot of really important stuff.
Well, you know, that's a good idea. I'm going to do that, too. Catch up on some work and stuff.
Hey, you're not staying on my account.
No, I'm staying on my own account.
Say, Lou, can I speak to you about something, man to man?
Yes, Ted?
It occurred to me, Lou, that I said something before. I don't know if it caused anything. I was just kidding around, see? And as a joke, I said to Edie that if she ever decided to leave you, that I'd be there waiting in the wings. What'll I do if she calls, Lou?
Honey? Sorry I'm late, Edie. Rotten day at the office.
Hello, Lou. I froze up some dinners for you, Lou. They're in tinfoil in the freezer. Also, I left the address and the number of the hotel I'm going to on your dresser.
Right.
And when I move to an apartment, I'll send you the new number.
Right.
Oh, and I didn't take that blue suitcase after all. Those little things broke when I tried to fasten it.
What little things?
Those little things, you know, those things you fasten it with. What do you call it? Those clicky things. They broke.
Those clicky things have no business breaking.
Lou.
And anyway, why isn't there a name for those clicky things in the first place? Why is it necessary for a grown man to have to go around saying words like clicky things?
If you're angry at me, just tell me. You don't have to keep going on about the suitcase.
Angry at you? Because you're leaving? Oh, come on. I'm not angry at you. It's perfectly understandable. You want to try your little experiment. Why should that make me angry?
But you are angry, Lou.
Edie, I'm not angry. I'd tell you if I was angry. Why should that make me angry?
Lou, if you're not angry, why are there orange pits all over your arm?
Pits. Damn pits anyway. Why do they make things with pits in the first place? They don't serve any purpose. Cherries, watermelons, tangerines, all of them. They can all go to hell. Go to hell, oranges. Half the time, all you're thinking about when you're eating them is if you should spit the pit out or if you should store the stupid thing in one part of your mouth while you're eating with the other part. You can't even concentrate on what you're eating half the time.
Lou.
And even after you finish eating the damn thing, then you have to worry about where you're going to put the pit. Like if you put it in an ashtray, it's disgusting. And ashes get all over it. And it doesn't even look like a fruit anymore. It looks like some furry, gray, dead thing. It gets even more disgusting. How can you leave me, Edie? How can you do it?
Lou, it's not you. It's me. I'm 45 years old, Lou. You only go around once, and I want more.
You only go around once. That's a beer commercial, Edie. You telling me you're leaving me for a beer commercial, Edie?
No.
Edie, you're walking out that door, and I still haven't figured out why.
Lou, I wish I could tell you it was something you did. Or something I did. But it isn't that easy. When I married you, I was 19 years old. And I thought you the most wonderful man I ever met. I still think so. But I want to learn more about the rest of me. Not just the part that's your wife. I want to know what I do with a whole week to myself. What I'm like when I'm scared and depressed. And I don't have you to make it all right again. I may hate it. And I may screw it up. But I want to have time to get to know Edie Mackenzie Grant.
You keeping a Grant?
I'm keeping the Grant.
You won't have to get new stationery.
Right.
It's not supposed to turn out this way. I had it all figured out. See, the way it goes is you change your mind and you don't leave.
I came close, Lou. I came so close.
I love you, Edie.
I love you, Lou.
And listen, Edie, if you plan to come marching back to me, I'm warning you. Take you right back. Yeah.
So, Mr. Grant, we're all kind of wondering, how's it going?
Not bad, not good. Edie's coming over Tuesday. We're going to talk. She sounded fine on the phone, but I'm not getting my hopes up. Pass it on.